about trauma bonding, but y'all hear everybody talk about the trauma bond. And this is a little toilet read, what I call my famous toilet read, because you can read this shit while you're taking a shit, okay? Or in the bubble bath. Trauma Bonding by Lauren Kozlowski. Must be Russian. I think the skis are the Russian last name. So yes, trauma bonding. Let's get it. Book, very quick, episode 35, 4 years running KAU book club over there in my playlist. Make sure y'all go check out all the books we've been doing so far. 4 years strong. All right. And y'all know, look, that's the page I went to. You're not even going to fucking believe it. When I got the book, you know, I go, Spirit, what do I need to know right now? And I had been doing this for a while. And then I was looking at a wealth video. And I saw a wealth man did, and I said, that's what I do. Y'all, I was so fucking shocked that this man was like, I do this. He did the same fucking thing. I was like, I thought I was the only one that did that shit. He always go to what Spirit want first. Flip the pages, and where you stop, that's where you start reading. Well, of course, that's where I stopped, because that's where I started reading. Y'all, look. Oh, I can't see. Hold up. Oh, I need my phone. Now I gotta get the flashlight out. Shit. What's wrong with that damn thing? Oh, it's not on. What the fuck? Okay, there it is. I was about to say, what's wrong with my light? Y'all, you're not even gonna believe the page Spirit had me read. The 5 stages of accepting your trauma bond. I looked around like, Spirit, I know you fucking kidding me. Like me and my children been talking about this, but I was like, do we need to bring it home now? And I read, look, the first paragraph, I had to close the book out. I said, I don't even need to read it. Look, because I already been on it. Spirit was just verifying what it was. And so this is my first page that I had came across, page 31 in trauma bonding. It's called Understanding and Overcoming the Trauma Bond in a Narcissistic Relationship. What? Y'all, I was like, get the hell out of here. And the first paragraph, I shut it down. I said, never mind. I know what you're talking about. Because I've already been looking at all the relationships, right? And this is where I got to with the red, and we're going to go back to the front. The only way to break free from the tight clutches of an abusive relationship is to take all of the energy and attention that's being wasted on our abuser and refocus it back on what's important, semicolon, ourselves. To free yourself is to take action on this formula, semicolon. Take your focus off of trying to fix your abuser. Focus on and change yourself instead. Bitch, I closed the book up. I set the book down. Already been doing it. Been doing it. Years ago, been doing it. I said, standing fucking ovation. Because once you go through all of the list where y'all think y'all trauma bonded with just one person. You're not trauma bonded with one person. You're trauma bonded with more than one person. And I was like, whoa, closed cycle, Jason. Yes. Now let's get to the front. Because this is a short one. Toilet read, I call them. You can read them while you're on the toilet. Y'all don't really understand what trauma bond is about, because some of y'all in denial. And you think friendships are not trauma bond. Friendships are trauma bond. Lifelong friends are trauma bonds too, because if you've been through shit, you're bonded. So you feel like, oh, that's my best friend. Oh, we've been high school friends. No, trauma bonds. Trauma bonds, y'all. Even your best friends, you call quote unquote your best friends, are trauma bond. Because usually y'all went through something together that made y'all tight. Trauma bond. You gotta recognize the shit, y'all, because it come in many forms. It's not just your sexual partner or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your husband, your ex-husband, ex-spouse, ex-girlfriend, and your current husband. It's deeper than that. You got to really look at why did you were attracted to that person in the first place, because y'all were going through the process of healing. So y'all were creating a trauma bond. You was unhappy. They was unhappy. You might have not discussed it yet because y'all just first met, just like we don't discuss certain stuff when we just first met. But as the years go by, I got the goosebumps. As the year goes by, then we start. Yeah, my mom and dad fucked up too. Yeah, my mom and dad fucked up too. Yeah, they did this. Yeah, I did this. Yeah, this they fault. Yeah, this they fault. Boom. Trauma bond, baby. A lot of y'all just walking around with still a trauma bond. And that is what's keeping y'all from y'all success. That is what's keeping y'all from elevating. Y'all not getting any new friendships. And then you still got to watch the new friendships because they come with trauma bonds. If they're not healed, they're coming with true trauma bonds too. We're talking about trauma bonds today, y'all. The book Trauma Bonding, Laura Skorso, what must be Russian. All right, trauma bond. Let's go. Trauma bond test. Oh Lord. In order to understand if this is the right book for you, I don't think I need to do that part. Because y'all don't have the book yet. Okay, no, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, we'll do it. Trauma, sorry, y'all, I didn't mean to do that. Trauma bond test, the trauma bond test. All right, the toilet read, meaning you can read it while you're sitting on the toilet. That's what I call these little thin pamphlet books. In order to understand if this is the right book for you, I'd like you to begin with the trauma bond test. This will help you work out if you're in an abusive relationship and are trapped in a toxic trauma bond, or if you're still trauma bonded to an ex-spouse. So even you can still have an ex-spouse and y'all be trauma bonded. See, y'all really need to look at this if you've been divorced. Answer the following questions honestly, taking the time to think about the truth of your situation before you answer them. Now, even though it said trauma bond to your ex, y'all that's in a marriage, you're trauma bonded too. Y'all just don't fucking know it yet. Because y'all thinking marriage is about staying together. What if marriage is about divorce and not staying together? Kem Arts, quote that shit. What if marriage is about divorcing the trauma bond and not staying together? Because a lot of y'all are still married and you're thinking you got the happily ever after, and it's not the happily ever after. You loving yourself is the happily ever after. All right? Oh. Because marriage is a trauma bond. That's why they push that fantasy so much. You know, and what if breaking that is breaking the trauma bond, divorce? Because you're breaking free from that karma and you're severing that tie. Got it? So think in reverse. Remember, they flipped everything here. We were never supposed to have marriage certificates anyway. All right? They're not that long ago. All right? And whatever that reason you got with that person was, you needed a place to stay. You needed support. You needed security. The only way it's not a trauma bond is if you've cured that part of yourself to know when you get married again, that's not a trauma bond. You're not in desperate need to get out your mama's house, get out your grandma's house. You don't know yet what you want to do, and you just want a roommate you can F, right? You can have smash with, right? and then have a sandwich, okay? A sandwich. You can have a sandwich with fried egg and sausage sandwich, but you're still trauma bonding. Oh my God. When I tell you this book, answer the damn questions. Wow. It ain't about too old to start over. It's not about that. You're looking at it wrong. It's not about too old to start over. See, that's why that's a trauma bond. You're not even thinking about your north node. What you're thinking about when you said too old to start over, you're thinking about your south node. You're still stuck in your south node. And you've not even begun to go to your north node because you're thinking, oh, I'm too old. What if that's the reason you need to go to the north node because you think that right there, that trauma bond statement, you just tied yourself to the south node. So you're going to come back in with that same lesson, die and go be old, and come back with the same fucking lesson again. What if that is your trauma bond? You think you're too old to start over. You're never too old to start over. You're only as old as you feel, right? You're only as young as you feel. You're never too old. Oh, okay. All right, let's go. I must have been a therapist in another lifetime or something. I don't know. All right. You may be in the undeniable tight grasp of a suffocating trauma bond if you exhibit the following behaviors or thoughts. You know that your partner or ex is abusive and purposely manipulative, but you can't seem to be able to let them go. You give a lot of thought and rumination to the many incidents of abuse you've endured. You engage in bouts of self-blame, and the abuser is the negotiator of your self-esteem and self-worth. So see, trauma bond is all about y'all taking back y'all self-worth and y'all self-esteem. It's not about you're too old to change now. It's about if you're trauma bonded, you need to get the fuck out. So divorce is you breaking the trauma bond. And now you got to go heal, right? Before you go into another marriage, right? You don't know if you're going to live to be 100. Why would you say you're too old to get out now? You don't know if you're going to live to be 100. Those 20 years of if you're 80 and you got 20 years and you live to be 100, that could erase all of that trauma bond. You could have more fulfilling 20 years than you had 30, 40, 60 years with a narcissist, with a trauma bond, with a manipulator. Y'all looking at it wrong. Y'all looking at it so off the rocker, okay? Trauma bond is you recognizing I'm in an unhealthy relationship. And that's why we were never supposed to be married. That was all a hoax. That was all a joke. Because you have to be free to exit a relationship to go into the next when it's not working. And marriage, a certificate only traps you there. Just like what you said, that was a trap question. So that was a trap question you just said. To appease yourself, to get more abuse or to be more unhappy, and they being happy but you being unhappy. That was a trap. That was a trap question you just gave yourself. To trap yourself staying in that damn loveless, pathetic ass relationship. That's what you just did. Oh, hey, sweetie. Hey, Kevin. You're a wonderful teacher and a child of God. Bless your heart. I live with 2 narcissist men. Get the fuck out of there. Oh, you live with 2 narcissistic men, a son and a husband. Get the fuck out of there. Okay, because you need to run. You're 67 today. That's 13. All right, congratulations. Oh, this is right up your alley. And you ain't never too old. You got a whole nother 40 years to go. How you going to say you too old if you was the one that said it? This going up my throat. Oh, child, let's go with the book club, y'all. This is our 4th year. This is our episode 35 book club. You'll see it over in my playlist. Different various books. God dang it. This coat was choking me because I don't have that circulation over here. Despite the pain and hurt they make you feel, letting go isn't something you feel capable of. So again, woo, and then let's go. You often walk on eggshells in an attempt to try to appease or please the abuser. Oh my goodness. Y'all, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I'm all in your closet today. I'm all in y'all damn closet today, ain't I? Despite the fact that they give you very little in return, apart from perhaps a few crumbs of attention, birthday, holidays, nothing in between those days. That's never thinking about you outside of a holiday. That's a manipulator. That's a narcissist. And then they'll forget your damn holiday. Usually they'll forget your damn. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I didn't know what to get you. I don't know. I didn't know. But when they was courting you, they was doing everything right. They was doing every fucking thing right. And all of a sudden, y'all get in that trauma bond of a marriage or a commitment, and all of a sudden, they lose brain cell function. They can't even remember your birthday, your holiday, your size, your nothing. You're like, what the fuck going on? Y'all, that is a trauma bond. A man that loves his woman does not forget stuff like that. Very important days. A mature man, a masculine man, remembers those days and make them days special if that's what y'all celebrate. Or you find your own little way of celebrating. If you're not into those kind of holiday shit, because everybody spiritual ain't into that. Them pagan holidays, okay? Like I am. I'm not in. You got to find another way to celebrate. We gotta find a black way to celebrate. We ain't gonna just do that pagan shit. All right? Just ain't doing it. So they give you little crumbs of affection, right? You find tiptoeing around them is something you have to do in order to keep the peace in your search for normality. Y'all, I can't fucking tell y'all how this bitch hit home here. I can't even tell y'all how this book hit home. This book so hitting home, boy, this is out the diamond. It's out the damn ballpark. You feel like you're addicted to them. You seek out their validation and approval, and you feel like you need this from them as it acts as a source of comfort for you. See, that's when we mix up what really love is, right? What true love or the expression of love or the action of love is, all right? Because you try to validate by doing even more. And that's a trick of the dark triad, right? The dark trinity, right? The Machiavelli, the male chauvinist, the misogynist, right? They manipulate you into doing better. They manipulate you into bending over backwards. They manipulate you into, they'll get their tag in, give you a little crumb. Oh, here, I thought about you today. And you like, oh, they love me. No, it's not. It's part of the trauma bond. It's part of them reeling your ass in because they feel you drifting out and they still need you as an option because you're attracting other women out there. So they need you to be at home. So when they go out there, other women sense they got a woman. They sense they have a woman. Okay? So y'all got to understand the inside of the man, of the narcissist, inside of the mind of the narcissistic, whether they're a woman or a man, they're playing games. That's all it is. So the marriage is a trauma bond. It's a trauma bond. Who can play the most game? They will fake it till they make it. Just like y'all women will fake an orgasm till you get one. And then you like, fuck that. I ain't faking that shit no fucking more now that I know what a real one is. Bitch, what the fuck was I thinking stroking his ego like that? That bitch wasn't hitting on shit. Oh. Brother man over there got it going on, but I'm gonna stay away from him. But at least I know the difference now. At least I goddamn know the difference now. I know the difference between a nigga ain't doing shit and a nigga doing some shit with the shit they got. I now know the difference, bitch. And then you know the difference. I can do it my goddamn self. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? And that's why they want to get y'all young, because you don't know your bodies yet. You don't know what makes them tick. You don't know what turns you on. You don't know what the woman in you wants yet, right? So it's easy to fall for a narcissist when you're young and dumb and naive. or you ain't got that kind of experience yet. So that's when they know, okay, I got her. She gonna think I'm the man. Bitch ain't hitting on a goddamn nutcracker. You hear me? What the fuck? Stop giving these men these props, y'all, when they not fucking doing shit, okay? Especially in that bedroom. Stop even faking them goddamn orgasms on them motherfucker. You feel that? No, bitch. Do you? Can your mama? Stop fucking faking, period. Stop it. Y'all making us look bad, and they thinking they're doing shit, and they're not. Okay? They're not. They're not. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. No, don't fluff their ego up when they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing in bed, because that's why they have a lack of performance in the bedroom department any damn way. Because too many women, y'all trying to work yourself up by doing it, fellas. You got to understand, when y'all know y'all shit ain't hitting on shit, and we faking the shit with y'all, and you feel we faking the shit with y'all, it's because we faking the shit with y'all. Because we trying to get there by, oh yeah, ain't doing no. Oh, Lord. We like, no. Not there yet. No. Help. You gotta fake it till you make it. You gotta fake it till you make it. Twerk when it can work, baby. Okay? You got... So all the women that was faking it, y'all, they wasn't really into y'all like that. You wasn't hitting on shit that you think. So again, that we gotta stop, because that's why you got all these men walking around thinking they the shit and they ain't hitting on shit. Okay, they ain't doing shit. Okay, y'all, it's just because a lot of women lied to them, because we were trying to amp our own self up. We were trying to wind our own self up, and they were supposed to wind us up. So let me go back into a little sex education like we did earlier, and that shit's still on the board too. When we was in cord cutting today, y'all need to go see my first part of cord cutting, because I talked about sex education throughout that cord cutting. It will be in the cord cutting playlist also. But if you don't do anything, if you want to know about this sex education part, that is what I talked about a little bit on the cord cutting. It just came out. It wasn't even part of it. It just spirit led us there. So a lot of y'all is working y'all self up, going, yeah. That was the man's foreplay. So y'all, he didn't do shit. That was what his foreplay was supposed to be about. And foreplay ain't about licking and sticking and slobbing and shit. No, it's about, hey, babe, how you doing? Oh, I can't wait to get home. Oh, I'm so excited. We got a date tonight. Da-da-da-da. Oh, you look good today. And patting on the butt and giving a hug, giving a kiss, boom, 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 bam. That's foreplay. A foreplay ain't about licking and sucking right before the sex. It's about the prepping before that. The leveling, the bringing her anxiety and nervous system down so she can relax when she has sex. A lot of y'all not even having orgasms because you're so tensed up going into the sex action. All right? So you get it. You're not fucking doing nothing. So women, stop. Lay there. Yeah. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Because you ain't doing nothing. Why you not saying nothing? What am I supposed to say? I ain't feeling nothing to say nothing. Look up at the fucking ceiling at that ass. Or close your fucking eyes, okay? Do something to make that motherfucker get the point. He ain't doing shit, okay? Do something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never had one in 47 years, and that's fucking sad. Ain't it? That's sad. That go to show you, the men that you have been with, and it may have not act like a dead fish. That's right, like a fish out of water. Look, and that's sad because no matter how many men you've had, don't even say nothing because it's irrelevant. But I'm saying that means that they never took their time with you. They never made sure you got yours first. And that's the way a man's supposed to do. A man's supposed to make sure spirit gets spirit first. They supposed to make sure the woman is satisfied first before they ounce a drop out of that top of that head. Before they even spit, okay? Anything, any type. They supposed to have that kind of control to make sure you get your fix first because we take longer to prime up. They don't. They touch the tip, oh, they about to come. They just, think about it, they about to come. Before they even go in there, they done spit. They done spit. Like, bitch, no sex control whatsoever with these men. None. Half of them don't even know what they're doing. They did this shit when they were young and in high school, and they thought if I get as many girls I want to, that made me a man. No, it did not. They didn't learn their manhood. They thought sleeping with random girls in high school were getting them, practice. No, they didn't learn self-control. They didn't learn semen retention. They didn't know how to please the woman first. They were just hitting it and quitting, and call that a man. That's not a man. And we dealing with these same men today. Hitting and quitting. What? Start looking at the ceiling. If you got to go there, you got to go there. Start. What's wrong with you? Nothing. You don't feel that? No. So what you gonna do about it? Y'all gotta stop giving them props where the props is not due. They have not worked. They have not did foreplay. They have not amped you up. And if they would have amped you up in the first place, which we had this in my sex education part, if they would have amped y'all up, it wouldn't even take you that much to do that, right? You would automatically do that. But because they haven't primed you and a woman needs priming, then that's why y'all not feeling nothing. And that's why y'all frustrated in your marriages. You frustrated with your boyfriend, girlfriend relationship, because that's a trauma bond where you got to know, no, if you're going to get your pleasure, I'm going to get mine too. If you want to feel good, I want to feel good too. So see, that's why y'all that's marriage, I'm speaking to y'all too. You're in a trauma bond because you're dissatisfied sexually. And you have sexual frustration. Thought so. You ain't gonna just hit it one time and not hit it again and not hit again. You gonna keep the same energy. You're gonna keep the same momentum. If we gotta bag up, we doing it too much and you gotta build it back up. You gonna keep the same energy. It's different when you, I wanna do it quick. I wanna do, okay, yeah, we gotta go to work, so let's hurry up. That's different. But that's not an all the time thing, y'all. That shouldn't be every time you lay down with them. It's a quickie. They get theirs, but you get nothing. But frustration. But sexual frustration. Okay. I done stepped in a lot of closets today. I done stepped in a lot of houses today, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Don't let the sweet drip fool you, okay? Don't let the sweet face fool you, bitch. See, when you know, you know. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. They can't fool you, okay? They can't fool you into thinking they love you when they just trying to bust a nut and sick of you and don't care about you getting yours. That's a trauma bond. That's a narcissist way of doing it. You only there to please them and fuck your pleasure. That's a fucking narcissist. Trust me. I lived with one for a long fucking time. Trust that. I did. So y'all you're not new to this shit. You gotta stay true to the shit. Okay? That's what a narcissist will do. They will walk over y'all like a doormat, like you some sex toy only for them. And then, Ain't that shit. Ain't nobody doing that fucking shit no more. Ain't nobody doing that shit. Ain't nobody goddamn doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You lucky if you get a brother that know what to do with that damn thing. All right, you lucky. You lucky. But them the kind that'll whoop you too with that damn thing too. They will, boy, you'll be digmatized in a daze, a craze. You'll be boy, that's a warlock for you. That's a warlock. Trust me, that's a warlock for you. You just hope you better hope you get hold to a good warlock and not a bad warlock with that one. Because you line to get a bad warlock with that one or a good warlock with that one, your ass gonna be crazed for days. Y'all ain't gonna know what to do with yourself. You ain't gonna know what to do with yourself. You gonna be like, oh shit, wait. I woke up in the twilight zone. Y'all gonna be like, I woke up in the goddamn twilight zone. What? Look, where am I at? Y'all gonna be I woke up like, what planet I'm on? Y'all be careful out there in them streets here. It's dangerous out there. It's dangerous out there in them streets, y'all. KAU, collective, be careful out there, y'all, please. Be careful out there, collective. And you too, Divine Master, because you know what? Y'all can get a hold to them cool cats that run you crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Have you trying to buy them a house or something? You know, I'm just buy a condo. Oh, shit. Oh, this is hilarious. Y'all, I'm just trying to pinpoint the different ways that y'all can get trauma bonds. And so it's just coming out like that. But y'all can't help it. Oh, shit. Damn, y'all. This shit is hilarious, but it's not. It's really not. It's oh, Lord. Hold up the stomach. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. I gotta breathe here. Hold up. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. Y'all, wait a minute. I gotta breathe. Hold up. God damn it. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. It's 7-Eleven. Is it? Yep. It's simple. I'm trying to get off this first page, y'all. I'm trying. The test part. I'm trying to get off this first page, but this book cracked me up like, y'all, look, I read that part. I haven't even got to the book yet. That's why I'm cracking up, because I didn't know really what was in it. But look what it triggered, though. See, look what it brought about. Not triggered in a bad way. Let me wipe my eyes out, because y'all got me crying, laughing. It triggered in a good way so y'all can understand just what a trauma bond is, okay? That's why we say sexual soul ties. That's why we say it's more than one ways they trauma bond, okay? Let's go, y'all. Oh, Lord. Oh, I got to catch my breath first. Wait a minute. I want to bust out laughing again. Oh, boy, I'm trying to hold it in. Let's go. Whew. Okay, let's go. You feel like you're addicted to them. You seek out. Okay, we read that. Hold up. Okay, they're a source of comfort for you. Their approval is a shelter of comfort, particularly after incidents of abuse. So then they even try to use that after they know they abuse y'all. Okay? To reel y'all back in. This indicates a strong psychological attachment to an abuser. Wow. I mean, that's page 1. That was a lot for page 1. Okay. It says you find that you define your abuser. No, wait a minute. You find that you defend. Oh, I'm sorry. You defend your abuser no matter what they do, and keep their wicked, hurtful side a secret from others. So y'all don't even let people know. Y'all take up for them. You don't even let people know. Yeah, I'm on page 2. All right. And I got to clean. I can't see. Still got these tears in my eyes. It's hard for me to read. Hold up. Let me dry my eyes out. All right. Woo, don't let me start laughing again. My eyes don't get watery. Hold up. Oh, so I can read, okay? Okay, let's go. And it says you might, oh God, I can't see. Hold up. You might have been in a tight situation where you refused to press charges against your abuser, or you defended them against those who tried to tell you that they're toxic. Been there, done that. Did the same thing. Did the same fucking thing, y'all. I did the fucking same thing. Never no more. Y'all getting called on by the fucking police. Okay. Do not defend them. Do not take up for them, because that's what they fucking want. So they can keep abusing you. Call the fucking police and report the abuse so that there is a record. And then if you got to put a restraining order with it, put a restraining order with it. Because if there's no record, they can't trace it back to them if something happened to you. So I've been there, done that. Yeah, you try to take up because we didn't know all of this information. So I'm so glad I learned all of this. And then this came back full circle to show me where I've grown from. So again, I grew even before I even left. I grew even before I fucking left. So that showed me I grew from that bullshit. So again, do not call the police. All right. Do not call the police. Do not make no excuses from your abuser. Doesn't matter if you're a man getting abused by a woman or you're a woman getting abused by a man. I don't care. Call the police on them. The only thing about y'all calling the police on them when y'all a man, they tend to take the female side. Or if they calling the female, they tend to take the female because y'all are stronger, right? And y'all got a pattern throughout history of beating women. And they know that. They fucking know it. So again, y'all got to be careful, man, when y'all do it. It's pretty much best for y'all to leave or have witnesses or something with y'all, because they will probably, it's so many times that men get charged for women doing stupid shit that they did to themselves. Like throwing their ass out the car. Like hurting themselves and then calling the police and they think the man did it when it was actually the woman did it. Or the woman tried to provoke the man to hit a wall or hit a mirror. And then they call the police and it looked like y'all been fighting. So you gotta be careful, divine masculine. Don't even get your ass around no Jezebel like that. No piece of trash like that. You know, no narcissistic woman like that. Don't even do it. It's best to just leave. It's best to just chalk that shit up to the team and let that bitch go. And don't fucking look back. Because that motherfucker gonna end up making y'all get a record if you keep staying with women like that. That's trying to test y'all and get y'all caught up in the system. So don't fall for it from women either. Just like I'm saying, women don't fall for it from men. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're better off breaking that soul tie, and that means divorce. That means leaving that joker right where they at. Right where you found their ass at. All right. It says them against those who try to tell you that you're toxic. It says, so don't offend them, right? And it says, in all likelihood, you perhaps even present your relationship as happy, loving one to the peers and family, attempting to minimize their abuse and tendencies. See, don't do it. It's going to backfire backfire on you, because the minute you divorce that motherfucker, they family taking up for their ass, but they family didn't even know they was in there picking on y'all, abusing y'all, verbalizing abusing, physical abusing, financial abusing. So don't take up for their ass, because the family don't fucking know it, because y'all didn't say nothing, or you didn't file a report. So that's why they always take up for their fucking family, and their family take up for them. I'm trying to help somebody out for that bullshit. You also may find that you exaggerate exaggerate any positive behavior they offer out occasionally in an attempt to show your abuser in a favorable light. Y'all water yourself down. Y'all water yourself down. Y'all water yourself down. All right. And it says you should attempt to leave the abuser. You find that it says, should you attempt to leave the abuser, you find that you always give in to the abuser, right? Fake remorse, their pitiful crocodile tears, been there, and their promises to change in the future, and they never fucking do. It's just a cycle. They straighten up for 1, 2, 3 months, fall back into the pattern again of abuse. And then they get mad when y'all get ready to leave. Oh, they do right for the next 3, 4, 5 months. Boom, here come the pattern again. It's like clockwork. It's like literally you can see the pattern of them doing this shit. Like push, pull, tug, war, tug, war. It's a cycle. It's a constant cycle, y'all. Oh my God, y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. Despite the patterns of abuse and its toxic cycle being clearly evident, you grasp onto the misplaced hope that things can get better, giving them too much leeway, giving them too. And why would you want to get better with that? Why would you want that to get better? Why won't you want to leave to get better? See, that's the trauma bond. You want to get better with the same motherfucker beating you upside your head instead of getting better for another person and healing yourself and leaving that motherfucker. Oh, I'm in somebody's house tonight. I'm in somebody's house tonight. Where y'all at? Where them numbers at? Because I know y'all living with some. Where the numbers at, KU Collective? See, y'all don't read, but you wonder why I'm intelligent. And y'all don't want to fucking read. And I'm reading to you. And you still don't want to listen and tap the screen. So where y'all at? Because I know y'all living with these dusty jokers. I know you living with these bums. So where y'all at? Where my numbers at? Where my numbers at? Where my numbers at? Where my numbers at? Y'all ashamed. So that means you are living with a trauma bond and a narcissist. Because why aren't y'all tapping on the fucking screen and then commenting down there like y'all do when I do tarot? I don't just do fucking tarot. You see what I'm saying? See? Boy, despite the pattern. Okay, did I read that one? Yeah. Okay, you may have developed some self-sabotaging behaviors. Yep. So now y'all develop self-sabotaging behaviors and could engage in some form of self-harm to disassociate yourself from the pain of the abuse, so that y'all can be self-inflicting harm on yourself to kind of get an escape from what they're doing. And that's mental abuse. That's psychological abuse, right? And it says you may also find that you're prone to engaging in other self-sabotaging behaviors, such as heavy drinking or taking drugs. This is a form to mask the profound sense of shame caused by the abuse, because you're ashamed to fucking admit it. Y'all see that? They drive your ass to drink. They drive your ass to not be able to sleep because you're trying to mask it, and your body is telling you, get the fuck up out of there, and y'all are staying there. So you're trying to cope with it by self-medicating to make it seem like, oh, it's okay, it's not that bad. They'll be all right tomorrow. They'll cool off. Get a little cootie cat, make up sex, and you think it's better. No, wait for the next cycle to come, because it intensifies. It gets worse and worse. It gets worse and worse. So if you're going to sit there and stay there for it to get worse, or you're going to get the fuck out of there right now and get yourself and think about self-love and self-care and get yourself better, okay? Better, so you can attract better because you deserve better, okay? So again, you are fully prepared to lower your standards for the cruel, toxic person, accepting what you previously thought of as unacceptable or a deal breaker. You done stayed and made it and accepted it. And it would have been a deal breaker, right? Until you're in it. And then you find out it ain't a hard deal to break, right? It's not a hard deal to break once you're in it. But we say, oh, I would never go with nobody that abused me. Oh, if they hit me, I'm gone. Get in it and see if you gone. A lot of times you're not, because you don't even know yourself as a woman yet. So you're going to stay there and try to make excuses because it's embarrassing to say, well, why'd you break up? He hit me. He abused me. He physically abused me. He put his hands on me. That's a hard thing for women to say to people that don't know that's going on, right? That's a hard thing. It's a such thing as mental, physical, verbal, psychological abuse, y'all. It's all types of abuse, emotional abuse, all types of abuse. All right. And it says, this happens time after time, and you may find that as an abuser continues, you accept more horrifying and damaging abuse each time. So it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. 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 Y'all, get out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You're damned if you do, but you're sure gonna be damned if you stay. Get the fuck out. Take a risk on yourself to get the fuck out. Because you're damned if you do, but you're for sure fucking damned and damaged if y'all stay and you don't get out. Because his cycle gonna just perpetuate. It's gonna just get worse and worse and worse because they do not want to be there with you, but they don't know how to get the fuck out. They don't want to leave y'all alone because every motherfucker gonna look at them like, what's wrong with you? Why are you quitting on your family? Why are you divorcing your family? So that's why the men that stay, they will stay and try to run the woman away. And that's what mine did. So I got my shit and I got the fuck out. Then the motherfucker don't want me to go. Yeah, call the police. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Because too many women don't live to tell it. Too many women don't survive narcissistic abuse, y'all. Too many of us don't. Too many of us don't. So get the fuck out and don't be ashamed. It's nothing to be ashamed, but get the fuck out so you can heal yourself first and think about your overall well-being first, because that is what's first, and they stole it from you. They took it from you. I don't know who this for, but bitch, I hope you hear me, bitch, hot, loud, and fucking clear. And for their family that take up for them, fuck them bitches too. Fuck them bitches too. For the half-brothers, for the sisters, for the in-laws, for the aunts, the uncles, fuck all of their asses. And I do mean royal flush fuck too. Flush them all down the toilet. Because they know about it. They know the motherfuckers are narcissists. They know it. And they do nothing about it. Y'all better save y'all fucking shit. Look, there you go. Been there 3 years and I'm free now. Y'all better save your damn self because they fucking know about it. They know about it. They know. And the narcissist family take up for the narcissist because they looking like a king over there toward them. They looking like it because they don't know what the fuck he did. And they want to think y'all crazy. Y'all made it up. No, motherfucker asked him to take a lie detector test. I bet that bitch can't pass it. I bet you can't pass it. So again, yep, look, it said a year and don't even realize. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder of what was endured and overcome, never to return. Exactly. And that's why self-love is important, right? Excuse me, confirmation. And you never go back to a narcissist because they're going to still be the same fucking narcissist. They just going to clean it up for 2 or 3 months. So you can think they changed somehow. Bitch, it didn't take that long for them to get like that. So you know they're not going to change in 3 months. You got to see a pattern, baby. That ain't no consistency. The only consistency is their pattern is that they're going to do it for, be good for 3 months, boom, back to the cycle. Be good for 3 months, back to the cycle. Be good for 3 months, back to the cycle. That's their consistency, to keep repeating the pattern of being a narcissist. That's their consistency. My nose, my third eye itching. All right, look, that's their pattern, to keep being the asshole that they are. To keep being the toxic asshole that they are, y'all. That's their pattern. They're not stepping away from that. Okay? Y'all you gotta care enough about yourself to dismiss yourself from that toxicity, from that toxic environment. So if I'm helping one woman or one man tonight, I am doing my job. If I'm affirming that y'all have overcame the toxic narcissist by healing, I have done my job, y'all. I have done what I'm supposed to do, for at least for today. Okay? I made a difference just for today. I might have saved somebody's life just for today. Even if it's one person. Even if it's a half a person. Even if it's 4, 5, 6 people. I have saved it. I have saved somebody's life. Right? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Right? Hit the road, Jack. Yep, get out. Get out. There you go. See, I should have a room full, because I know half of you women getting your ass beat. Because it ain't nothing out here but a bunch of fucking narcissists. And if you ain't getting your ass beat that way, you're getting your self-esteem beat down. They're trying to humble y'all. They're trying to control y'all and manipulate y'all. If you're not getting beat down physically or verbally, they're doing it in a mental, psychological way. So I know y'all should be tapping that fucking screen. Because it's a lot of men out here that ain't healed. They is not deal with their mama, daddy trauma shit. And the fact that they've been abused or molested or left or abandoned or have trust issues or whatever the case may be. All right, take it how y'all want to. Okay, let's go over here. Number 3, you change your behavior and personality in attempt to meet the abuser's ever moving goalposts, despite the fact that the abuser rarely, if ever, changes their behavior to please you. You're a different person. As when you went into the relationship, you're different. You're different. You're not even the same anymore. You're unrecognizable to who you are. Before you entered in, even if you was not a healed woman, before you entered in that relationship, by the time you get out, you don't even recognize yourself. You might have was just coming into knowing yourself at a peaceful spot. Oh, they uprooted all that shit. All that shit gone. You don't even know yourself no more. You so far away from yourself, you don't even recognize yourself no more. You are totally changed from your family even noticed the change. You are not the same. Matter of fact, you will act more like him. You will act more like him. You will take on the mirror of him and start acting like how he's treating you. That's why I said the woman will mirror back what you're doing to her. And they'll mirror it back in their face and they get mad because now they're looking at their reflection. Because you'll mirror it back to them how they treating you. Y'all. Some of y'all know y'all are not the same woman that entered into that marriage when y'all thought y'all ass was in love. When you thought they loved you. You either gained weight, you either lost weight. Lost your appetite. You either lost what you used to like, you don't even want to fucking do it no more. Because they try to alienate you. They try to isolate you. Right? Y'all. Ooh. Wow. Mommy water, this is divine timing. Yes. Yes. Mama water is just watering out, you know. So that's what they do. So you will change yourself just to compromise, just to please this person that's abusing you. Instead of you being your own divine self, individual, how your creator made you, you end up morphing into something like him or to please him. Okay? That's why my brother-in-law checked him. That's good. That's good. And it says, and you get that rarely, like I talked about last night. You rarely get men to check other men when they know they're doing wrong. You won't get them to do that. And they need to. That's why I said I don't want to fucking hear it. If you such a bitch, you can't check another man, get the fuck out of here. You're not no fucking man. You're not no king and no divine masculine. If you can't even check another man when you know clearly they fucking doing wrong, nope. Fuck them all. Okay, not literally. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, that one. Did some of these, it says, did some of these resonate with you? Yes, right? Did you read this and find that you could apply them over your own situation? Did I not just apply them over my own situation? I gave y'all examples of everything she was saying. I gave y'all where the scenario was at, right? Where the situation had appeared at, right? See, because I'm not in fucking denial. That's why. I've healed from that bullshit. And I don't want nothing to do with that side of the family. Nothing. They can't fucking come near me. I don't want none of them to come near me. So again, I've healed from a situation. I removed myself from a situation. And that's how it's going to fucking be. Okay? I don't need to see them. Okay? Okay, so again, so you see how I fit? Okay, so I can put what? Did some of these resonate? Yes, because we went over the questions, right? Did you read these and find that you could apply them to your own situation? Yes, right? Or that some of my descriptions run parallel to your circumstance? Yes. See what I'm saying? Y'all know she ain't lying, and you know I'm not lying, right? And it says, if the answer is yes to any of these, then it's likely you're in a tightly wound grip of an abusive relationship, bound to your abuser by a toxic trauma bond. Well, I'm not, because I done healed myself from that shit. But y'all may be still doing it. It's just, that's what I'm talking about. I'm already healed from it, but the book coming back, letting me know I'm already overcome it. I've overcame it, right? Like you said, you're so glad to know that you've got validation, that it resonates, and you've overcame it. Well, some women, some men are still in this. So if you answered them 3 yeses right there, you're still in a trauma bond. I'm not, because I'm out. And I don't have nothing to do with that side, and don't want nothing to do with that side. Okay? Don't care no more. Right? That's that shit. That's the past. I'm leaving it there. Right? Remember, our good almost forgot. It's been so long. Exactly. The reminder that you're over it, because you can help somebody else get over it, but you still don't want to talk about it. You don't want to harp on it. You don't want to relive it. You don't want to bring it back up. But it does help other people. But I just don't make a platform out of it. I'm not one that's going to make a platform out of it, because what it's going to do is keep y'all in that energy of that abusive. That's why I said you got to watch these coaches, because these narc people, they can tend to put y'all back and keep making y'all relive the shit. I don't do that. I do it when it's a book, or if it's something come up, I explain, I get off of it. So again, it's in the back, cut it down at the root. It's done. Cord cuts are good for that shit. Cord cuts are completely good. That's why I offer cord cutting. And that's why we did emergency one today. So everybody cut. You get it? Everybody cut. And it says it can be hard to accept the notion that you're in an abusive relationship. And this is for y'all that are currently still in it. All right? Let alone accept the idea that you're traumatically bonded to this person for a lengthy period of life. Excuse me. I shunned the idea I was trauma bonded. Instead, I chose to believe I was pursuing the chance of happiness that I had with my abuser. Like trying to make it work. Oh, let's fix things. Let's go to counseling. Let's get some help. Let's make it work. Let's force this shit to work. No, how about we not force nothing to work no fucking more? Okay, how about we just face the fact this knucklehead is not for you? This motherfucker not for you and you not for that motherfucker. How about we just do that from now on? Okay? And stop trying to go get mentoring with a motherfucker that ain't gonna get mentoring. That you ain't gonna change because they don't want to fucking change. Okay? How about we just do that shit? Okay? All right, I'm just saying. Although I didn't refer to him as my abuser at the time, and we don't, because they're our husband. We gave them a fucking title. They're my boyfriend. They're my girlfriend. They're my wife. They're my significant other. They're my lover. We gave them a fucking title they didn't even earn, y'all. We gave them a title they didn't even fucking deserve nor earned. So, of course, you didn't identify it as an abuser, right? Nobody wants to be the victim, right? Nobody wants to be classified as a victim. Nobody wants empathy from people, no sympathy from people, right? They don't want to be known as, yeah, my husband failed, his family and he let us down and da 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 da. No woman want that. No woman want to be identified as I chose the wrong man or I allowed myself to love on the wrong man that wasn't qualified to love me. So no woman wants to do that, but you got to do it, y'all, if you're going to get out of it. If you're going to get out of it, you're going to come face to face to admit that you are with a toxic abuser. You're just going to have to admit it. All right? Because that's the only way y'all going to heal to get out of there. All right? And then it says, I believe I was fighting for a true, genuine love, and that was that illusion. Obtaining happiness wasn't easy or anyone would have it. And see, this is where the church went wrong at. This is how the church got y'all, and now you got pastors trying to tell y'all to get the fuck out of there. The church condoned it. They condoned it. Oh, stay with him, sister. He'll grow out of it. He'll work. He'll get better. He'll change. So y'all stay with him while they sow their royal oats and go hoe around in the street, bring y'all a disease, and beat y'all ass. And the pastor back then said, stay with them, sister. Come to clowns counseling. Just read your word. Just don't leave them. Don't leave them. Half a dog is better than no dog. No, bitch, no dog I'd rather have. Okay, that got funky ass fleas and a damn mama daddy problem. No. Hell the fuck no. Don't want a half a fucking dog. I can do way better than that. I can get me a whole goddamn dog. Okay? And a good one. A loyal one. A respectful one. See, that's the church that did that shit. Oh, take it. Our grandmamas took it. Your grandmama stayed for a long time. My grandmama's gone. They got out of there too. I wondered why my grandmothers never remarried. Now I fucking know why they never remarried. I see why they never remarried. They fucking got it. They got it. They're like, why the fuck I'm finna get married to this shit again? Ain't go through this shit again with another man. You know what? Takes a strong woman not to get married again. It really do. It really do. To realize you're only going to trauma bond with a marriage that it really ain't real. It really ain't real. You can get a boyfriend and a girlfriend all you want. But to trauma bond with them, with a marriage thing, no. Nope. Nope. Some of these men ain't even worth that. They ain't even leveled up and grew the fuck up. Okay? So they definitely ain't worth that. And y'all chasing these motherfucking narcissists down because these dating coaches got y'all thinking y'all want to be in a fucking relationship. What y'all want to be is trauma bonded, bitch. That's what y'all ass want to be. Trauma bonded with motherfuckers out here. Calling it a fucking marriage. Calling it a marriage. And now you got pastors in the church telling, oh no, get out of there, sister. He's not a man. You deserve better. Bitch, you didn't tell us that 20 years ago. You didn't tell us that 40, 50 fucking years ago. Bitch, you didn't even tell my grandmama that. You didn't even tell my grandmamas that. So how the fuck now y'all want to try to come pass this shit around now? Oh, you deserve better. You a queen. Wait on. What? Wait on the church to let you down and fail you. That's what y'all waiting on. That's what you waiting on, the church to let y'all down and fail y'all, so you responsible for saving yourself. And the quicker y'all realize that, the better off y'all going to be. The right man or the right king will come around and he won't demand all that bullshit of you. He won't demand all that shit of you like that a narcissist do. If it's meant for you to find one. I'm trying to tell you, I see why mine never married again. I know why they never married again. You know, it says, that's why I don't date a man that remind me of my son, daddy, and I run from them for real. Ain't doing it. Ain't fucking doing it. Me neither. Run high, my high yellow ass is gonna book it. Okay, my ass gonna scrap. Oh my God. Any red flag of that motherfucker, I'm out. Okay, if I see one damn breath of that motherfucker, I'm out. Okay, I'm out. Okay, you ain't even gotta exhale, bitch. I'm out on the inhale. Bitch, you ain't even gotta exhale, bitch. If you inhale wrong, I'm out of there on the pause, okay? I'm out on the pause, bitch. Before that motherfucker can exhale. My senses, my tiny spider senses is going. I start like I got Tourette's or something, you know. No. Ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. Oh, you know y'all have grown when you can make fun about that shit. That's how you know your ass you grown, because you can joke about the fuck. You can joke about the shit. That's how you know you healed, because you can joke about the shit. Like, what the fuck was I on? I was young, dumb, and naive is what I was. I know my excuse. Young, dumb, and naive, and believe the motherfuckers around me, and that was a fucking lie. All right? They wanted to keep us damaged. They didn't want us to really truly go for our happiness, because they were stuck in loveless marriages and shit. So they wanted to force us into one just like them, with a half a fucking dog. You know, fuck that. No, hell no. Hell to the no. Hell no. Old ass women dying in a loveless relationship, telling you, oh no, you know, stay there. You know, y'all can go to counseling and shit. You know, oh no, knowing they fucking happy that you in that shit. So you can stay trauma bonded to them too, and to the damn man or to the woman. So that y'all would be trauma bonded. Oh, keeping up with the Joneses, bitch. No, I ain't getting married to keep up with no Joneses. I can give a damn about marriage. All right, nah, I ain't doing that shit for no Jones fucking shit. Nope. Y'all better take y'all time if you do it the second time. Take your time. Take your fucking time. And get to know the person right. Ask the right questions. Peep that goddamn energy. Peep that character. All right? Don't just go off of what they tell y'all. Action. You got to look at the actions. The consistency in the actions too. Oop, confirmation. It says, I believe I was, hold up. Enduring rough times with my abuser was just testing my commitment to this person, I thought. So they were using it as to test your commitment. So if you was really committed, to it, you would have stayed. You see how they flip that shit? You see how they flip that shit? You stay and take it. When you're committed, you stay and take it. Because a woman that love themselves and have self-worth and self-value, they would have left at the first sign of it. They would have left at the first sign of it, which is why a lot of older men want younger women that don't know themselves. And which is why if you're in your 20s, don't get your ass fucking married. Learn yourself first. Have morals. Have non-negotiables. Have dating requirements first down packed. So when you spot these type of men, read books like this ahead. So when you run into these men, because a lot of them are all ages, ladies, let me tell you, 50, 60, 20, 30, 40, 100. Did I do all of them? Let me start over. 20, they come in 20s, 40s. Damn, I'm skipping. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70, 80, 100. So they come in all ages. All ages. So make sure y'all know who y'all are courting. Who y'all are letting wine and dine y'all. Okay? Control your emotions and mind. Exactly. Don't let them do it. Looking back on myself then, I could see I was merely making excuses as to why I was staying in such a toxic, nasty, hurtful, self-crushing relationship. Boy, this woman done helped y'all out. Y'all need to get this. Y'all need to get this book, really. Trauma Bonding. Y'all really need to get this book. I didn't want to face up to the truth that I was being abused. Nor did I ever want to believe that I was attached to my abuser so deeply that I would endure any amount of pain to be with him. Y'all. Woo, child. Boy, this woman here helped y'all out. There you go. And it says, I was with him because I loved him, and in his own way, he loved me back. Oh, wait a minute. So instead, I maintained my stance that I was with him because I loved him, and in his own way, he loved me back. So what she was doing was making excuses for the type of love he was giving her. She sugarcoated it. She made excuses. That's excusism to escapism, right? That's excusism, escapism. She was making a reason. She was excusing his bad behavior. She was rewarding his bad behavior too. So that's exactly what she was doing. She was rewarding his bad behavior. Y'all see it there? She was willing to take any amount, where'd it go? Any amount of pain just to be with him. So she was rewarding his bad behavior with what? I want y'all to get it. Question time. I want y'all to get it. What was she rewarding KAU Collective? Because it was question time. I got to test to see where y'all at. What was she rewarding his behavior with? What was she rewarding his behavior with? What was she rewarding his behavior with? Sex, time, all forms of different energy. Sex ties. What was she rewarding his behavior with? I want to see where y'all paying attention while I'm sitting up here reading. Love, loyalty, affection, sex, obedience. Oh, good. Y'all listening. He fed off the power he had watching her have no boundaries. Yep. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a deep one. Yeah. What else, y'all? You just ordered it. Good for you. And I don't get no royalties off of these books I do for book club, by the way. I probably should, because y'all end up ordering the books. Thank y'all, KAU Collective. Silence is compliance. Whoa! Say it, girl, let me write that up there. Silence is compliance. They'll say if you be quiet about it, you what? Enjoyed it. You enjoyed the abuse if you be quiet about it. Yep, she rewarded him, Julia, with forgiveness. What else? Boy, y'all showing out tonight, KAU LWO Book Club. See? Now y'all gonna recognize the shit because now you're answering your own damn questions. What? Okay, what else? Submission. Submitted. She submitted. And guess what else? She was rewarding him with what? The number one fucking thing. One of the number one fucking things. Y'all did a lot. Silence is acceptance for bad behavior. Guess what I saw first? I love y'all answers, by the way. Guess what I saw first that she rewarded him with? A commitment. Damn it! A fucking commitment this bitch didn't even fucking deserve. A commitment. a slave, an indebted servant, a husband, a commitment. She said it. She said it right here, y'all. Let me go back. Oh, right here. She said, listen what she said. She said, oh shit, let me find it. Enduring tough times with my abuser was just testing my commitment. So he got a commitment out of her he didn't even deserve out of some years. So he can be on a down low, so he can go sleep with other hoes and have somebody to come home to like he was a big showboat. Like he had it going on. Flaunting his fake ass, Machiavelli ass, bitch ass self. A commitment. So being married for a long time, y'all, does not say that you're doing anything good. The length of marriage don't even mean nothing. That's how long they got away with the bullshit. Until y'all woke the fuck up. Until I woke the fuck up. To be honest with you. So it was moving sleek, yes. Slimy, nasty, grimy, slick. Marriage is not what we think it is, y'all. It is not what we think it is. That type of marriage is not what it's supposed to be. All right, you got to recognize if you're in a good one or not. Oh, like we got a whole conversation going on. Oh, Lord, 3 nuke sites gone? Bitch, they done bombed some shit. Y'all finna go into war in a minute. Me and my children, we talking. Oh, damn. We knew that shit was coming. He been waiting to put some shit on them motherfuckers anyway. We just bombed Iran. God damn. In my book club, bitch. We just bombed. Didn't I tell y'all somebody was finna blow something up today in the cord cutting? I said some shit was blowing up. Y'all, we done bombed them bitches. 3 nuke sites gone, boy. Well, here we go. Hear that bullshit. Hear that motherfucking bullshit. At least I'm in a book. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a book. Okay. I'm watering my brain with some other shit. But my children, my nose, baby. Gotta keep up with the news, some type of way, right? Which we've been talking about that. Anyway, yep, they done bombed these bitches. Oh, well, we'll talk about that another day. But, hey, you heard it here. So, yeah, they done nuked them bitches, okay? All right, it's because that's a Stargate on that side. Oh, yeah, they always want control of those Stargates because so they can time travel. So they can time travel back and forth through them bitches, and escape they fucking karma. Stargate's over there. Yep. Yeah, you heard book club. This is the new book, Trauma Bond, episode 35. A good little toilet read. Very short. You can finish it while you take a shit. But it's not a shitty book. It's just what I call my little thin books. I call them toilet reads because you can sit there and, if you're not writing like me, you can go through it while you're on there. But I be scribbling in my shit. Okay, so I gotta dress my shit up. All right, because see, I'm breaking shit down when I read it. You want to problem solve. You want to know, okay, what am I doing wrong? Every book is a learning material if you look at it, right? So I don't just rush and read shit. Maybe that's dyslexic or something. I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe that's just, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't fucking know. Fuck it. Don't ask me bullshit like that. Y'all like, Kim, we didn't ask you like that. You said it. We didn't ask you nothing. Y'all like, what the fuck? All right. So, yeah. So, instead, she maintained her stance that she was in love with him, right? That she wished, that I was with him because she loved him. So, she made so many excuses and shit. She made up this whole, she had a fairy tale of a marriage and then made up a whole fairy tale to stay. Because she was in illusion, right? And she was embarrassed. So the first thing that gets us to be silent really is embarrassment, y'all. Shame, low self-worth, low self-esteem. By then we're crushed, right? And then so now you got to go out and be crushed again to tell everybody, oh, I'm getting a divorce. Oh, I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting a divorce. Child. Scream it to the rooftop. Scream it to the motherfucking rooftop. Do you hear me? All right, so let's do this. This is what is this one? That's why they say call the ex. A lot of us don't know the reason because we don't talk to the ex to find out why they're their ex. They're an ex for a reason. They're an ex for a reason. Okay? They're an ex for a reason. We don't ask for the reason. We don't say, well, why'd you and your wife or your ex-husband broke up? Why y'all not together? You get what I'm saying? I'll ask in my eye. We don't ask the right questions when we're dating people that are divorced, okay? And then the people that they get don't ask questions. Like, let me talk to your ex-wife. Let me talk to your ex-husband. Let me ask them so I can make me a logical decision. What are your children? Let me ask your children. Because guess what? My children are going to be very truthful. If you ask my motherfucking children, boy, I feel so bad for y'all ass. I feel bad for y'all ass because they going to fucking tell your ass the truth. About both of us, actually. They do it to me. So I know they're going to do it to him because they tear my ass up too. So I be like, well, well, like, damn. My son said something to me, y'all, the other day. If I was not healed, it would have pissed me off. Like, I swear to God, that boy, if he would have said, y'all, this motherfucker said something to me, y'all, I couldn't even fucking get mad. He had me looking at my damn self. He had me looking at myself. I was like, shit. Y'all couldn't deal with my children. Y'all could not you would not survive with mine. Because boy, when I tell you, boy, when them children start healing, they slamming mud pies in your face as a parent. And that's hard to take. Like I said, if I had not been healed, I'd have been mad at him. But I couldn't be mad at him. But he had me look at myself like, yeah, why? I had a frown on my fucking face. A disgust. You know how you go back and you sleep with people or you talk to people and then when you grow, you think back and you be like, what the fuck did I see in this person? What the fuck was I under? Oh, God damn. And my own son had me looking like that. Had me looking like that standing over there in the kitchen. Had me standing over there in the motherfucking kitchen looking stupid. Like, I read that shit. I was like, yeah. Why? And you know what I said to myself when I read that? Not again. I stood right there in that kitchen. Not again. I wasn't even mad after that. I knew then that tie was broken because I said, not again. Won't happen in this lifetime nor the next. Y'all, this boy, if I tell y'all what this dude said, you would be like, oh my God. Y'all will be like, damn. That was a blow. That was a fucking blow. Y'all wanna know what my son said? Why you sleep with that? Y'all, I was like, but you wouldn't have been here, but I get it. And I was like, yeah. Why did I? Y'all, I was like, why'd you have, what? Dude, y'all, dude, like, Y'all, I get that so much. Literally. Yes. Mud pies, girl. Mud pies. Pop, pop, pop. 3 of them. I get that so fucking much. And I understand that's the hurt. I understand that's the pain of the narcissist. So they have to purge it. They just throwing it at me for the time being. But hey. And I was like, damn. Not no more though. Cord cut. My next cord cut is June 27, 2025. On Friday, $100. $100 by midnight on the 26th. That multiple yep. TW, I got multiple fucking mud pies from them babies on that one. I was like, damn, they frustrated as hell. I said, damn, they fucking mad as hell. I was like, what? Y'all, you wouldn't be able to stomach yourself if you wasn't healed to hear that come out your baby's mouth. You would not be able to stomach that if you heard that come out of your children's mouth. You would have to be healed because that would hurt like hell. That would hurt like hell. Man. Damn. In their faces. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what narcissistic, that's exactly what narcissistic women do. Baby, that was all you how you think. No. No. Because I never did that. They'll even tell you that. No, it's the way they treat them. I don't say my children are just like their dad. That was something I did never do. So, because I knew better, because we had that growing up. And then I saw cousins and other aunties and shit do that same shit. So I made sure I did not do it against mine. But they could have said it. They could have said it on the side. I never knew they said it, right? And then they heard their side say it. And so I was like, that is the wrong thing to do it. But you got some women that do that. They'll throw that shit in your face. You just like your dad. Or you gonna be just like your dad. You gonna be nothing like this. No. That wasn't, because we raised ours. Y'all forget I was married a long time. So I'm not like these chicken heads out there. We was together for a long goddamn time. Over 20 years. So that right there, that is not that. But for people that be in and out in less than them years, yes, they do that. But the reason why they did that was because how he treat them. And they just took it at me because they really don't talk to him like that. And so they just was frustrated. They just was letting it out at me, which I knew how to absorb it and take it. And I knew where it came from. So I'm not telling y'all the whole story where it came from, but I knew what triggered that. And that was okay. That's why I said, if I hadn't been healed, I would have been hurt. But I knew why my ex triggered him the way he did and how I got that response. So I still wasn't mad. So that's how you see a man trying to use their kids to trigger to get back at me, because I had snipped them bitch asses. I cut them bitch asses. And I cut them bitch asses multiple times since I've been doing cord cutting. Bitch was on there today, bitch. Peace. Bitch was on there today. Spit on my lip. Bitch was on there today, y'all. I'm gonna cut till it ain't a string, an ounce of thumbnail on that bitch left. I'm gonna cut as much as I need to fucking cut to be done with them. As much as I need to cut to be done with them. Like a little bit of eyelash, I'm gonna cut that bitch. If it's an eyelash, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna snip it. So I knew, but that's the way the narcissists do. They use the children to try to get to you when they can't get to you. And mine ex cannot get to me. They can't get to me. They got to try to use my own children, his whole narcissistic side. Still try to use my children to this day to get to me, and they can't get to me. And they fucking can't stand it. All the bitch asses can't stand it. Because they can't. Keisha don't give 2 fucking fucks no more. And that's what they can't fucking hate. I don't give a fuck no more. And they hate that. A narcissist hate that. And even if the children is grown like mine, they still want to try to use the kid, which tell you who the fucking narcissist is. Which tells you, I'm getting kissed on my face by my ancestors. By my guys. That tells you who the narcissist is. They're going to try to still use the children. They're going to try to use the children some way, but I recognized it. That's my nose itching. That's why I said no more. That's why I was like in my mind, no more. I didn't get mad at him. I didn't get mad. He really made me think. He really made me think like, yeah, Mom, why did you do that? You know, like, yeah. The dream done wore off. The illusion done wore off. The fairy tale done wore off. The fairy tale of whatever, marriage, whatever the church made us believe done wore the fuck off. So it has no effect on me no more. So that's how you know you healed as a woman. Because even if your kids say something, your children say something, I mean, not kids, because kids is goats. But even if your children say something about it, you don't get hostile and start shooting back at them, arguing back at them. I don't even think I fucking answered it. I think I even left the text. I didn't even say nothing. I didn't think I laughed at it. I laughed. And I was like, what? And I was like, and probably because I heard it before, but he caught me off guard again, and I was in the kitchen, and I was like, yeah, why did you? So it's like her. If you ask yes, do you know the why? If you ask yes to the narcissistic problems, do you know why you said yes to the narcissistic problem? So what my son helped me do is realize my yes and why I said yes, right? Boy, I told some of y'all to be wussies when it comes to mine, because mine don't fucking spare your goddamn feelings, baby. They got a mind of their fucking own. Them bitches be like, what the fuck? What you was thinking? You, what the hell? Shit, I'm still, look. I love you back. I try to just walk away, but I do say stop. My youngest kid is a narcissist. Said, even when you leave, they still continue to find ways to manipulate. They try, but if you don't let them, they can't. See, my nose, see, they do try, but if you don't let them, they don't. That's why it didn't upset me, because he wanted to get an anger or a rouse out of me, and he didn't, by frustrating them for them to say something like that to me. So that's a weak bitch for you. That's all it is a weak coward, a bitch. That's what a manipulator is. They're not a man. They're a boy trapped in a man's body because they got unmother and father wounds that are not fucking healed. For whatever their mother and father did to them, they take it out on their wife. That's a narcissist. Y'all, I can spot one from miles the fuck away. They take it out on the woman that they're with because there's something missing between the mother and the father that they did not get. And they refuse to work on it and find that self-love, so they take it out on the family and the children. That's what a narcissist do. They abuse the children, they abuse the woman, the wife, or whatever that they're with. Y'all seen this shit before. Y'all seen this shit before. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. They take it out on the children. They take it out on the wife if you're still there. And if you got small kids, when you leave, they try to use those children against you to still get to you. So that's why I tell y'all, you got to stop the contact as much as possible. If you got joint custody, then little interaction only to pick up the child, and that's it. Don't tell them nothing about your private life. Don't tell them nothing about who y'all dating. Y'all done moved on. What time you coming and picking up this child, and what time you gonna have this child back. And that's it. That's all you need to know. They don't need to know who visiting you, who calling you, who sleeping over with you, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what mine used to do? Let me tell you what mine used to do. I'm gonna give y'all a little privacy right here. Let me tell you what mine used to do. This is one of the tricks y'all gonna learn that they do. And that's how you gonna know you with a narcissist. When I would tell them to go there and him to get them, when I first separated, guess what he would do? The minute they would get over to his house, he would piss off, make them mad. Go back over there to your mama. They would come right back over there to me. Because he didn't want me to be in that house by my damn self. Didn't want me to have my motherfucking freedom. That's a fucking narcissist. That's a narcissist using their kids. The minute he would get over there, bam, they would go back over there to your mama house. And I would come, they'd come in the door, I'd be like, y'all back already? Yeah, daddy said, go back over there. He got me. I said, that bitch just want to be alone. That motherfucker worried about me and who I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look at this shit. And he used to do that back and forth, y'all. Back and forth. So I know he eating shit right about now. You don't think he eating shit right about now? Oh, he eating some shit right about now. Yes, he eating some shit. A whole big chunk of it. All right? Because all the shit he done came back on his ass. It done came back on his ass. All the shit he done did. It done came back on all that abuse, all them years, for me and them children, done came back on his ass. And that's why he doing what the fuck he doing. And that's why he looking the way he looking and acting like ain't shit happening, but it is. Karma's real. When you mess over a good woman and you mess over your children and don't take care of your responsibility, karma is fucking real. Trust that. Karma is real. I don't care how the fuck you put it. Now you know how you gonna go get them. I'm letting you have them and you piss off and then want to bring them back because you worried about me being in the house by myself. Bitch, I had a whole plan for that shit. Y'all, I had a whole motherfucking plan for that whole motherfucking shit. That motherfucker didn't stop shit, okay? If I told y'all the plan, I wouldn't be your friend no more. You know how that saying said, I have to kill you if I tell you. Bitch, if I told y'all I had a whole motherfucking plan, still got what I want. Still did what I want. He thought that having them over there all the time with me stopped me. Bitch, I had a whole plan, A, B, C, D, and E. Boy, I can laugh right now, boy. I can laugh right fucking now, bitch. I was like, now how ignorant is this shit right here? You can fool niggas some of the time, but you can't fool mama. Y'all, when I tell you, look, when I tell you the things they go through when they know they're wrong and they are narcissists, those are the little tricks that they fucking play. Those are the little tricks that they play thinking they getting back at you. Thinking they gonna stop you from courting and having a boyfriend. Not that I was even thinking about that at that time any damn way. I was healing. So it was just, I wanted peace so I could heal and, you know, collect my thoughts and all this stuff and meditate and all, because that's where I went right into healing. So I didn't run the streets, all right? I didn't even date till probably like three or 4 years after that. So he was doing all that fuck shit for nothing because I wasn't even doing whatever the fuck he thought he was worried about me doing. So again, and if I did, I did. But if I didn't, I didn't. It was my choice. It was my choice. But it was just a fact he thought he was getting over on me. And he wasn't. I was like, damn. Wait till down the line when that karma really come back around and hit your ass. Y'all, these motherfuckers got more tricks in a little bit. But I'm not going to put it out there because I don't want... You know, y'all know what the plan is. Y'all think of the plan B for y'allself. I don't want to give them no fucking ideas. So I'm not going to even tell y'all. I'm not even going to tell y'all what my plan was, how I got around that shit every fucking time. I'm not even going to tell y'all because they listening. So again, and I ain't giving nobody else my information on what to do. And they try to fake like it's theirs. But again, I'm telling you, men not as smart as y'all think you are. Women really are and more intelligent. If y'all tap into your intelligence, you are more intelligent than a man. You are more emotionally balanced and intellectually intelligent than a man. Literally, you are. I don't care what kind of brain they motherfucking think they got. They could be the geek, the nerd, or the turd. Okay, y'all got more brains than them. All right, so y'all just you gotta power up to use it though. You gotta power up there to use it. All right, but you definitely got more intelligence than a man. Okay, they're gonna be mad, but hey, oh well. So again, let me integrity, y'all, big facts. That's why I wasn't mad at my son. I was like, I can respect him for that because he being honest. And if if that lets him out to heal, I don't really mind because I've done my healing. I want them to heal, right? I want them to heal now from the trauma. I want them to be in a better place emotionally. So that's what I'm doing. I don't really care. I've healed. I'm right about now, I can take their sarcasm. I've been hearing it for for a long time. So I can take their sarcasm. They can take mine even. You know, if we really get pissed off, they can take it and I can take it. We'll go cool off. We'll come back. We cool. So, you know, we all cool. It's not nothing. I'm going to be like, oh, I can't stand them. I'm going to disown you. I'm going to cut you off. I don't do that shit to my children. That's some fuck shit. That's some narcissistic parent shit. Cutting people off because you pissed off. That's not the way you do that. And that's what they side did too. So again, that's not a narcissist. Apples, yeah, that's apples and oranges. That's not what a real mother, a genuine empath does. The narcissist does that shit. Take gifts back, Indian give, cut you off when things ain't going their way. If you can't do what they say, they don't even want to think that you're grown and that you got a mind of your own. They want to still treat you like that little boy that they are, because that's the little boy where they got hurt at. So they treat their children like that little boy or that, hey, well, I can take this back from you like you're a child. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Take it. The fuck that mean? You think I can't fucking make it without you? The fuck? That's a narcissist parent that does that. That manipulating control. I'm going to buy you something so I can use it against you later. I'm buying it not because I love you and want you. I'm trying to buy your friendship, buy your loyalty, buy your trust, and then use it against you later. Y'all, that is a classic narcissist parent, mother or father. That's right. That's why silence is, yep, they use silence as punishment. Exactly. Mine still live with me. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Alice. Let them stay there till they get ready. Hell, a lot of these motherfuckers finna be back home again. Because the job, what he just did, nuking Iran, boy, it's gonna be a lot of shit on the whole. There's gonna be a lot of stuff fucking tearing up, all right, in the U.S. because he did that shit. So we ain't even seen a lot of children coming back home. And just think about, we're gonna be ahead of the game because we already get along with ours. It's very childish. But just think, we already get along with ours. So just imagine the friction of a grown child coming back home because they can't afford out there no more, or they lose their job, and that friction gonna be like, right? Because they didn't give them a chance to mature and grow up. They didn't give them a chance. A child's supposed to stay home till they get married or till they really want to leave the nest. They shouldn't be shoved out. We ain't animals. Animals do that shit. We not animals, okay? We humans. We're not animals. You know what I'm saying? As long as they're helping, they should be able to stay. As long as they not married, and if they want to even stay there with their person, yeah, stay. It ain't hurting nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't fucking. I mean, good God. Even if you is, so what? Tell them to take that shit to a hotel. All right? You know, go somewhere with that. Respect the house. Go somewhere with that. Go somewhere else. Okay? You get what I'm saying? Damn, y'all. You have to forgive. Yes. Yes, Alice, you got to forgive. Because trust me, when you realize when y'all realize y'all children still have resentment against y'all because they never healed their inner child, boy, that is, woo. You get all kind of firecrackers and rockets shot at. All kind of rockets go firing off. You know, light bulb moments like, damn, I fucked them up. Yeah, damn, you did fuck them up. And you're denying that you did. See, that's even what a narcissist will do too. They'll deny they abused you. They will deny they did anything abusive to you. They have this blank space like, oh, I got amnesia. No, bitch, you know you did. There's a record of it. If there's more than one eyeball, more than one pair of eyeball that saw that shit, you did that shit. They all not crazy. So they'll try to be like, oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. When that happened? Don't tell them. They know when the fuck that happened. They sit down and they heal, they will remember. They block it out. They try to act like it's it was a dream. Yeah, it was a dream. You did it. a dream, you did it. That's about the dream it was. Okay? So again, don't even never tell them. Let them fucking suffer in fucking silence until they fucking admit it or croak. Okay? Let them deal with it, y'all. Don't even explain y'all self to a fucking narcissist. Don't even waste your breath. Okay? Don't even waste those precious molecules coming out your mouth called inhale and exhale. They don't forget. Yeah, they deflect. Exactly. Because I did the same thing. Baby doll, what'd you say? What'd I say? Whoa, Moni, just good person. I will forgive, but I won't never do the same thing again. Forgive yourself, but don't forget. Exactly. Learn the lesson from it and move on and don't repeat the lesson. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh, this is some good conversation tonight, y'all. This is the type of conversation these narcissistic people supposed to be having with y'all. They not just supposed to be up there, oh, don't do this. No, it's a teaching class. There's lessons. You got to see if they got the lesson, not just up there to hear your ass talk with your makeup on and your wig on. Don't nobody care nothing about that shit. They care about healing. This is a real teaching narcissistic class right here. On my book club book, trauma bonding. Why the fuck they telling y'all trauma bond, but the bitches ain't popped up with a trauma bonding book? Here come Kim with a what? Trauma bonding book. You see what I'm saying? You see what my nose itching. Hold up. Y'all see what I'm talking about? They want to make y'all think, they want y'all to keep coming back to them. They don't want y'all to empower other people around you. I want you to empower other people around you, not just by hearing my voice and all this. No, by the material. Because you can show other women that's in y'all like this or other men in y'all like this, and they can be inspired and they can get out of it. What the fuck am I hide the book and be up here? Oh yeah, you know, a trauma bond, they do this and they do this and they do. That's not teaching shit. That's hearing your fucky ass talk. Just to hear your ass talk. That's not teaching. I teach. I teach. I don't just fucking talk about narcissistic shit. I teach it. Okay? And that's all you got. That's when I say you got a lot of people copying. A lot of people just to make content. It don't mean nothing. They just found the niche and jumped into it. And not really even grasp what the fuck it is about to be a survivor, a narcissistic survivor. You don't teach without fucking material. Even if you got to use somebody else's fucking material. You don't fucking teach without some type of material. If it's your own or it's somebody else that already created it, use theirs. But then why keep the book from people? See, that's the fuckery I don't like with you motherfuckers out there. Why you don't show people the books that you're getting the information, but you want to sound intelligent. You know how I sound intelligent? I read this book and broke it down. That's intelligence. That's intelligence. I got more to say. That's intelligence. I learned my lesson because I got more to say about it. Not just regurgitating what somebody else's short said or somebody else's video said, and then there's no material. So how much do y'all really care about y'all collective? Or is it only about y'all ass that y'all care about? You worried about somebody knowing what the fuck y'all read? I don't give a fuck. There's books here y'all don't even know I fucking read. This ain't shit. Okay, so why the hell I want to hold this damn book in? Yeah, I know you're looking, bitch. Back at you. That's what the fuck you get. Evil eye me. Bitch, back at you 1,000,000 times. 1,000,000-fold, bitch. That's right. Get them motherfuckers the book. And stop fucking playing with people. Because y'all out here trying to trauma bond. Because y'all not giving them the material. You're not leading them to the material. Confirmation. There you go. Damn dog even said it. That's why I'm loved and y'all ain't got love. Because they know y'all gatekeeping. They know your own damn collective know y'all ass is gatekeeping. Trying to gatekeep material. Hold up! Trying to gatekeep material that's already out there. Hey, trying to gatekeep material that's already out there. You heard? Not good. Oh. Oh, hell.
Put your phone in the charger case, sir. And hold on, do all that.
Oh, yes. All right. So again, you see what I'm saying? That's why people respect me. That's not only the reason why y'all respect me. The reason why I get who is this? Oh. The reason why I get respect is I don't gatekeep information. If I'm gonna talk about a topic, I want y'all to have the information too. I do not want to keep this when I know I ain't finna read all of this. It might be something else in here y'all can find. It might be y'all want to get another booker. I don't give a fuck. That ain't got shit to do with me. Kem Arts Book Club is Kem Arts Book Club. You get what I'm saying? My book club is 4 years running, and I've always teach from my books. And that ain't nothing fucking new. Y'all saw me doing that before. This is what I do with my own books. So again, this is how I do it. So if anybody copied it, they just doing it because they see me. A lot of my spiritual brothers did it too. All right, they would do this stuff too. Spiritual people tend to do this shit. They mark up their books. They really do. We really do. Really do. Really do. Okay, we mark the shit up. You know. So again, no, I'm not gatekeeping because I know what I'm doing. They only coming after what I'm doing. You know, they only gonna regurgitate some shit that I done said to y'all that they ain't even fucking think about. So, but I here taught it first. So whose intelligence is it? Mine. So they gonna repeat my intelligence to their people. Good. You still, guess who giving me credit? The God y'all so-called believe in. The God y'all so-called believe in. So you can't steal from me because I said it first. And you heard it, and Spirit know you heard it from me. So you're not taking nothing from me, but you taking everything from your damn self. That's what y'all doing. You know, they don't stop. They see you as property and will stalk you. They don't want you to heal or be happy without them. Yep, there you go. But we good and happy without them, ain't we? Dealing with a narcissist cost me millions of dollars in oil business. Damn. I know how to deal with narcissists now. Play dumb. Let them think they are in control while you got your exit strategy. Yep. Oh, Bond James. What the heck? There you go. Where that damn thing at? Y'all better listen. Bond James up there spitting some knowledge. You better listen, y'all. You better listen. Men do this shit too. Men go through it with narcissistic women too. And they got to do the same thing we got to do. Yep. Thank you. Ashay. Dang. Wow. What? You said you asked Mother Nature to send, Mother Nature Spirit to send ancestors and angels to send you a sign about your person that they have for me. And baby, I had a dream about my person last night, made my whole day. Oops. See there? See there? Dang. I love that you the real deal. Thank you, Douglasville. Yeah, because it's no need in fucking gatekeeping. The material is out there. Y'all have more people that y'all can help that may not see my channel, right? They may not see my channel. You got other people in y'all energy or in y'all orbit that is dealing with narcissistic men or women that need this material, right? They may not want to go get help yet, but at least they can get some type of help from a book and they would know that they're not alone. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? So they would know they're not alone. That's why I can't fucking stand this fucking internet. See, when I'm not like y'all. I'm so glad I had the spiritual brothers that I have that shared books with me because they wasn't up to gate fucking keeping. They shared books. They shared knowledge. I don't know what you motherfuckers do out there in the world, but boy, y'all, I didn't get all this by them being stingy and gatekeeping knowledge with me. That's why I pay it forward because they shared that shit with me, the books, the knowledge and wisdom, and I'm sharing the books and knowledge and wisdom. So it would do injustice for me to do that type of shit, to keep books that I even come across a secret. That would be so unjust. I would do no justice. Y'all don't even understand. A lot of these women don't got no damn books. A lot of these women, even if they did get a book, they selfish. They are fucking selfish and they're in competition. But bitch, ain't none of them in no competition for me. Cause I can run circles around a bitch with a fucking degree. And y'all have seen me do it. So it don't matter about them having a fucking degree. They still ain't on my level. They got book knowledge. I got intelligence and emotional intelligence. That's way beyond book intelligence, book smart. They gotta repeat what's in a fucking book, what somebody fucking said to them. And that ain't book, that ain't intelligence, boo. That ain't emotional intelligence either. So again, try some critical thinking. Half of these bitches and broads don't even have no damn critical goddamn thinking. They just now developing that shit. I've been with that shit. You see what I'm saying? Critical thinking. No. Thank you, sweetie. Candle for tomorrow. Thank you. Gotcha. Thank you, tomorrow. Y'all better come on with that candle, cause y'all ask for that candle. That collective candle that's supposed to open up roadblocks, money blocks, positive ideas, protection, and wax reading for y'all. I gotta get off of here because we've been on it. I've already cleaned myself up. But I wanted to get on, at least get the book club out the way for the week. Because I think we had it last week or something. And I was like, let me go ahead and do this and get y'all ordering this book. And I feel like this is something y'all can go over and refer over and over again. Confessing genuine love and a trauma bond is incredibly easy to do. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Ooh, Lord, let me get back my light. I said confessing, and that say confusing. Hold up. Let me get back on my damn light. I can't see. I told y'all it's too dark over here. Confusing genuine love and a trauma bond is incredibly easy to do. Lines get blurred beyond comprehension, particularly when you're in a foggy state of mind due to being treated so despicably. See, you already in that 7 of cups from all that gaslighting, all that love bombing. So we ain't even got a clear state of mind. She has to detach to get that clear state of mind, y'all, before y'all can even say, oh, I got to get out of here. This ain't healthy for me. I have no emotional balance right now. I'm off balance. I'm off. Okay. And when you feel that, then you coming into some type of acceptance of it, because now you're like, no, something, I need to recalibrate here. I need to do something. Okay. And it says, if you did connect with any state of this, if you did connect with any of the scenarios I mentioned, then I think this book can be of use to you. I'll help you understand. Close that for me, Pumpkin.
What?
Close them back there. I'll help you understand this and that. God damn, fucking goddamn monitoring spirit. I killed that. Y'all, I finally got that damn fly. Boy, that bitch landed on the floor. I said, oh, stay there, bitch. Stay there, bitch. I said, back up, blood. God, I got that bitch real good. Told you I was going to get that fly. All right. It says, if you did connect with any of the scenarios I mentioned, then I think this book can be of use to you. It'll help you understand what a trauma bond is, focusing on the bond that is developed when you're in an emotionally abusive, narcissistic relationship. So again, y'all, get the book. Get the book. This new age shit gets on my fucking nerves, the way they call instant shit. This damn drive-through fucking shit they trying to give y'all, with no goddamn reference material. That's how you know motherfuckers don't want, they think that they're gonna they think y'all gonna bypass them, take their shit, take their plugs, take their collective. Bitch, I'm gonna take your collective anyway because your ass ain't doing it right. But again, if they wanted over this motherfucker, and they do know KemArts page, they wanted over this motherfucker, I already got them bitches, okay? Because don't nobody teach like me, all right? And this book club ain't just started. This is 4 years. You can find it in the playlist, bitch. All the books I've been sharing. So if they went through all the books I've been sharing, and they got a secret page sharing the books I've been sharing, you know where they getting the goddamn books from. Me, okay? And whoever else they getting it from. So again, I ain't even worried about it because I ain't in competition with your ass. You ain't no competition for me. Shit, the fuck? It will give you a broad overview of a toxic bond and how it develops and eventually wrap around your entire being. More than this, I want to offer some abuse on how you can go about breaking this toxic bond. I understand that wait a minute. I understand that just because you're reading this, it doesn't mean you're ready to leave your abuser. And it doesn't, which is why some of y'all need this book in y'all hand, right? And not just somebody telling y'all, oh, they this and they a narcissist, oh, they this and that. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Give me something that can help me get the fuck up out this motherfucker. Okay? Got it? And it says, because y'all may not be ready. It says, I know how long it took me to muster up strength to break away from the abuser. What did I say? 20 plus years, right? Y'all think it's easy. It's not fucking easy. It's not. They need material. They need to see it from somebody else's standpoint, right? Some people need that physical reminder, like, damn, where they can sit in the bathtub, kind of work things out, get that plan B, get that exit strategy, working it. And that's what you got to do. So it takes a while to muster up that strength and courage, okay, to leave your abuser. It says, by having the tools you need already embedded into your mind is a helpful act. What the fuck did I just say? This girl done went and said the whole same shit I was just fussing about. Having the tools, not a woman on a video talking about narcissistic abuse and you don't even have a book to show my ass. And she just said it. Having the tools you need already embedded into your mind is a helpful asset to have when you come to want to sever the ties you have with your abuser. Y'all, are you going to remember these damn women conversations and all these little short memes and videos and TikToks? No, y'all not. When you need something that you have grasped and studied and read, and it's sunk, and it's sunk, and it's sunk. Because you're not going to remember the TikTok. You're not going to remember. You're going to have so many in your fucking phone, you ain't even going to be able to find the one you're looking for. Ooh, boy. Wake the fuck up, America. Oh. Damn, she hit that bitch right on the nail. That's exactly what I was just fussing about. Not showing y'all the books, not giving y'all the material, trying to gatekeep on the material. Don't want y'all to know where they're getting all these ideas. I don't have to get the idea from the book. I add to the ideas on the book, on the page, because that's wisdom, that's knowledge, that's understanding, that's problem solving, bitch. That's what it is. Critical thinking and problem solving. It don't take you, I gotta read, let me tell them they do this, so they can think I'm smart. Oh yeah, this. No, that's not smart, y'all. That's not intelligence. And that's what a lot of these dating coaches and these people do, is they take from books and patch it together where they sound like they're interesting. Where's the material? I told y'all this a long time ago. Start asking people for the material. It doesn't mean you can't teach from something that's already reconstructed. Because your knowledge and wisdom, if you got some, gonna bounce off them pages. It's gonna add more to it. Like you see me do. Look at this. It took us a whole goddamn 2 hours to get to 2-3 pages. Look at this shit. We ain't did nothing. And I said this was a toilet read. Yeah, if I ain't scribbling. If I'm just reading it, yeah, it is a toilet read, but that ain't the way I read. So this one is, what is trauma bonding to a narcissist? You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, ain't it, y'all? It's crazy. This is crazy. This Lauren lady did this.
I did,
What is a trauma bond to a narcissist? Give me that yellow marker right there.
Gimme got shot.
Gimme got shot. Here, give me please. So I had to get up and come turn around. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot to get my marker, y'all. I want this shit to stand out. I want this shit. I want this. Oh, move that. You can move that right there.
No, you can do that. My mic hurt.
Y'all think these motherfucking narcissists, they got their fucking family food thinking they ass is all wrapped up tight. That's why y'all gotta be careful. Cause if they all sick, they all sick. You gonna get a bunch of sick people taking up for each other. That one about to go too. Ooh, my nose itching. Y'all gonna get, that was true. Y'all gonna get a bunch of sick people taking up for each other. All right, and then let me see what this is. Let that down. Won't you get off somewhere and sit down? The danger of the bond. Ooh, the science of the bond. Oh shit, we gonna do this and that's it. And then it says the 7 stages that lead you to becoming trauma bond. This woman done, y'all, it's got questions in this bitch. Y'all see that down there? It's got questions in that motherfucker right there. Look at that right there. Look at that shit right there. Y'all need this book. Kem Arts Book Club, y'all. Y'all need this book. Let's read this here.
Mess it up, either.
So far, look, so fast. It says, what's a trauma bond to a narcissist? Your family isn't. What? Let me delete that. I don't know what that is, but they got to go. Relationships with abusive leech, a vampire. Miss Kim, I paid for the candle tomorrow. Oh, give me a. Oh yeah, Tamaya. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, when you walk. Oh my God, be best self. You right. When you walk, be ready for their tantrum, temper tantrum rage. You got, oh boy, don't they? They need to know there are others who have experienced and survived it. Yes. Oh, wow. I never saw a book that's a real survival guide on escaping narcissism and having trauma. Yep. Thanks, Bond James. That's what I'm talking about. But all of them want to talk about, oh, I survived narcissists. Oh, I'm a narcissist survivor. How? What's your credentials? Where your books at? What you read? How you know? You see how she had to answer questions and she asked you a question? This is an actual survival book. Y'all, it ain't but yay pages, yay little bitty pages. Y'all. And she laid it out. She laid it out. Put you on pop up tomorrow. I did, Moni. You're number 5. Wait a minute. No, that's Veronica. Veronica number 5. You be number 6. Moni. You be number 6, Moni. Veronica number 5. You survived it all. Yep. Yep. And that's why, no matter if you're a man or a woman, because they both go through it, you help other people when it's time. You don't have to talk about it all the time. There's more to life than that. All right? There's more to it than that. I do multiple shits. I do a lot of shit. I use all the stuff I go through. Shit. All the stuff I went through. You know, I don't just have one niche. I'm well-rounded. I have a lot of experience in areas that a lot of people don't, which probably teeters them off a little bit too. But again, it go with my upbringing, it go with what I experienced in my relationships even. You know, so I can't help it. You wasn't raised like me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad, get glad. Just learn from it, you know? I feel sorry for people that mess with earth angels. Yes, indeed. Men do. Man, do they get their karma back. Yep. What's coming to them? Yes, they do, Cynthia. Yes, they do. God keep me alive after physical. Yeah, after he physically tried to kill you. Yep. See there? See there? Ooh. Thanks, Sherry. Ooh. Be best self. See? Child, look at here. Damn. And this is actually a survival guide. I had to get it. I saw this. I said, hold up. What? Understanding and overcoming the trauma bond in a narcissistic relationship. Trauma bonding. You mean to tell me somebody really wrote about their experience so other people can be helped? So other people can get some help? Boy. Yeah, what goes around, come back around. Let's read some more so we can get off of here because it's late. What time is it? Hold on. 8:48. Let's go. And it goes, so, okay, did I read that part? So far, okay, this one's called, What is Trauma Bonding to a Narcissist? So far, you ascertained, God damn, you ascertained that you may be in a trauma bond with a narcissist, or you may feel certain that you are. The first step to overcoming this is to understand what just damn, dyslexia, hold on, y'all. To understand just what it is that's entrapping you and keeping you in such a hurtful relationship. The beginning. Oftentimes when I'm talking to other victims of narcissistic abuse and the subsequent trauma bond, I hear about the survivor experiencing mixed feelings from their partners who behave so abusively. I can absolutely resonate with this. It's like a mental game of tug of war. Didn't I tell y'all it was like the tug of war? The back and forth, all that shit, the friction and shit. I told y'all that earlier when I was describing the first few pages. It's that tug of war. It's that off and on. It's that gaslighting, right? The abuser completely has your heart in their grasp, but it appears there's always a little shred of logic and rationale that they didn't manage to capture. See, you end up keeping that little bit of light bulb on for yourself. Like you don't let them get the last drop. You do not let them get, you looked it up, the book. It's this glimmer of reason that tries to fight against the bond and creates an internal war of the heart versus the head. So that's that heart over head decision, the head over heart decision that she's talking about. And we talk about that in tarot, y'all. You got to make a head over heart decision, or a mind over heart decision, or a head over heart decision. And we say that so many times in tarot when we're reading, right? And y'all probably heard me say it. You know, I don't say it that often, except for when it come up, but I don't just say it every time. So yeah. Wow, a head over heart. I can't even believe that was even in there. She must read tarot. maybe that's how her ass escaped. She escaped with that tarot reading, bitch. Get the fuck out of there. Get out of there. Get your shit and get out of there. Get moving. You're going to be moving next week. In 6 days, you're going to be moving. Get your ass and get the fuck up out of there. See, solutions in tarot. See, people don't realize solutions are in tarot. Questions, answers, solutions, logical, reasoning. If you're thinking something with your mind, or if you're thinking something with your heart, or you're reacting to your emotions, or you're reacting to your mind, tarot has a solution. All right, it gets you to the finishing solution that you want to see, right? Or tell you to wait for a minute. Be patient. All right, you're going to be moving in 4 weeks. You're going to be moving in 2 weeks. All right, just be patient. It's working out. You can't move right now. Stay put, right? Y'all underestimate tarot, boo. Tarot got all y'all answers. Y'all just let these motherfuckers talk y'all out of it. All right. Of course, we know of course, we both know which one wins most of the time. It's entirely valid and normal to still feel love and care for someone who you've invested in so much of your emotions into. And this is where the dating coaches come in and say, make sure he's emotionally invested. That's why Damage by Her says, you get in all of my emotion, I'm all emotionally invested, and then you can damage me. That's what Her even was talking about, the singer. Emotionally invested. And that's why the dating coaches today tell y'all, no, make sure he do everything for you, put his emotion in, because the woman that he spends the most money with, or the one that captures his heart, is the one he's going to go for, because he's emotionally invested. And you can't get a man to open up emotionally anyway, because they guard that part, or they shut down that part. Like you said, they deflect. So they don't want to do that part. That's the last you can get out of them, is to open up. Right? And if they open up to you, they find you safe space to open up. If men don't find y'all a safe woman to open up to, they're not going to open up to you. They're not going to trust you. Just like y'all don't want to trust them. Right? To physically catch you if you fall. Right? So it works the same way. It works the same way. Oh boy, that was deep. Her, you can do damage. Getting all of my affection. So we done got tarot in here and her. God damn. We done got a tarot in here and her, the damage song by Her. Dang. As you could likely agree, it wasn't the abusive behavior or hurtful words and actions that ignited your attraction to your abuser to begin with. If that was the case, very few, if any, abuser would end up in a relationship. See? So they hide that part. They don't call you names at first. They don't, that comes later, right? And that's why I got to be nipped in the bud the minute they do that. It's got to be nipped in the bud. Because if they do it once, they're going to do it again. If they hit you once, they're going to hit you again, right? So that's why that shit got to be, if they ain't respecting y'all to not hit y'all, and not abuse y'all, they don't deserve y'all. So leave then. Don't get entangled, because they're not coming out the gate. Oh, you my bitch. You my hoe. You stupid. No, because they're trying to get in your pants. They trying to trauma bond with you, or they trying to create a child so they lineage can go on. So of course they're gonna put on their best goddamn representative behavior, right? Of course, because they, like she said, they wouldn't even be in a fucking relationship. Because ain't no bitch finna take that shit, even if she is a bitch. Okay, she ain't finna take that. She ain't finna take that. If y'all women want to take that shit and that's what you're looking for, it's something wrong with you, go get your head checked. Because that's something, you're not normal. All right? That's not love. Your definition of love has been warped. Okay? They never start out as a cruel individual they turned into. Yep. And a lot of them turned into that cruel individual, like I said, once they realize, oh, I really don't want to be here. How the fuck do I get out of here? And then they start picking with your ass because they really want you to leave because they want to save face. But then at the same time, they don't want you to leave because now they get all them third-degree questions from everybody else. Man, what happened? What happened? What happened? What you do? See, then they got questions they got to answer. And everybody's got the flashlight. What you do? What you? Everybody got that flashlight on their ass. Like, what the fuck you do? See there, they never want y'all to leave, but they try to force y'all to leave. And really, they force you to be mad so they can go fuck around in the streets. That's a game they play too. When they want to go be with they bitch, they side hoe, they trick, they fellas, they down low men and buddies and shit, they try to make you mad so you stay back home so they can go out in the streets. And they don't have to worry about you coming out there because you pissed off at them. And then they come back the next 2 or 3 days and act like shit ain't happened. So there goes that love bombing phase, that gaslighting phase, because they act like nothing fucking happened. Or they trying to buy you something to make it up for you. Or they want to make it up with makeup sex, which doesn't do anything, but still keep it on the rug over the elephant in the room type of shit. Come on now, I can teach you some shit, bitch. I wasn't married that long for a reason, bitch. I told y'all. I got every play in the fucking book on a Negro, okay? On how a nigga gonna act, okay? And what they gonna do when they getting ready to act up. I got it on shit, memory bank time. All right, make me reach back in the memory bank, y'all, and grab it out, okay? I can write a whole playbook on a ninja, okay? I can write a whole goddamn breakfast, lunch, dinner, and damn barbecue on this motherfucker, okay? Look at me. I get a whole fucking meal, bitch. This book, it'll tear this book up. It'll tear this book up. She keeping it light. She keeping it really light. That's good, but I won't keep it light. I won't keep it light, but she keeping it light. You know, she giving a little information, but she not giving the details of it. Every woman is experienced. Is different, but men don't teeter off of how they fucking act, y'all. They all do the same shit. Literally, when they fucking up, they do the same narcissistic shit. Damn. They never start out, okay, we got that. Being told you're worthless or stupid. See, they never start off saying you're worthless, you're stupid, you're never going to meet anyone else. Probably didn't stir up feelings of love or admiration. So they're not going to say that. Ooh, excuse me. They're not going to say that when they meet you. You know, unless you turn them down and say you ain't going to give them none. And then they get, you know, mad at the dinner table and cut up. And you ain't going to find nobody better than me. Good. I don't want to. Because you ain't that good. All right. Behaviors rear their ugly head. We believe that leaning towards their nurturing feelings of love, compassion, and care will help us cope with the verbal abuse and frightening violence. Boy, she did this. Y'all literally got a survival narcissistic book. And I bet you not one of them narcissistic coaches gave y'all this book. Yeah, I'm putting it out there. Yeah, I bet you not nan one of them gave y'all this book that y'all been listening to narcissistic survival and books. I mean, and they speeches, and they have not yet even gave y'all this book because it was for Kem Arts to do it. See what I'm saying? It was for Kem Arts Book Club to do it because we got a wide range of goddamn books, y'all. Okay, because we want y'all to learn. Okay, we want y'all to learn and earn. Invest in your learning. See, that's where you got Payback Daddy coming in. When you invest in your learning. And you got material to prove that you invest in your fucking learning. At least you want to fucking learn something, right? You can't be a teacher of something and you're not investing in learning some type of way or taking some type of master class or doing something that shows that you're investing in what you're talking about. More than a $50, $1 damn coaching certificate that's be floating around. Everybody's a fucking coach. Bitch don't cost but $1.49. Hell, I took the damn class too. That bitch don't cost nothing. You don't even need that. You don't even need it. It's just other ways to show you invest in whatever you're doing. But it's not necessary though. It's not necessary. That's just the way people make money and can put a big old price tag on some shit. You know, that's all it is. If I want to teach a Reiki master, I'm going to put a price on it if you want to learn from me. Because my energy is motherfucking valuable. Dog bark. See there? Candle. Baby dog. All right. Let's go. I was going to paint again today. Look, I got my shirt on again. Because I was going to paint and I still didn't paint. And I wasn't even supposed to be up here this long. But this must be pretty good for some of y'all. Maybe I should skip around. Maybe I should quit. Yeah, I think I'm going to quit. says over here, this is because the good behaviors exhibited by a narcissist make it so hard for victims to follow through with the impulse to leave when horrific abuse does occur. The partner was abusive all of the time. It constantly evil towards you 24/7 and never kind or pleasant towards you. It would be so much easier for you to up and leave. The good behavior they show us is what nurtures the toxicity attachment we have with our abuser, which makes getting away from the abuse, no matter how horrific or violent or emotionally shattering, feel so painful and difficult. Damn. Y'all, if we'd have had this book back then when I was married, motherfucker, I'd have been left. Ain't no way I would have stayed that fucking long for the sake of a funky ass certificate. Do you hear me? For a marriage certificate. Ain't no way in monkey West hell, okay, would I have stayed in that shit that long if we had this motherfucking material. If the women around us, the aunties, the mothers, the grandmothers around us told us this motherfucking shit right here. If they knew this shit right here, if they knew this shit right here, it wouldn't even be a lot of divorces today. You know why? Because it wouldn't be a lot of marriages. If they'd have told us what was in this book, it wouldn't even be all these divorces today, because it wouldn't have even been no marriages, y'all. And now here they coming back around again, dating coaches trying to hook y'all up because the marriage certificate, it ain't a lot of people getting married these days. They might be living together as a couple, but they're not getting married as a certificate though. So a lot of that shit has definitely warped. So I can see why the dating coaches are playing into that hand of the ops, because they're trying to now get y'all to get married again. See, because y'all smarter and wiser now. And y'all are hip to the fucking narcissist games. We just didn't have a name back then when I got married. They didn't probably have a name when y'all got married in the early 2000s or something. We didn't know what to call this shit until recently. So you got to understand, now people know what to call it. They're like, oh, wait. And they already think the millennials ain't never getting married, or ain't looking to get married and looking to stay home. Now we know why. Because they've endured narcissistic parents. And they want to make absolutely sure they got the right person. See? Y'all, oh my God. Yeah, we messed it up as narcissists. Yeah, we did. As narcissistic parents, we messed it up, because now the children don't even want to get married. Now the grandchildren don't even want to get married. We got married, but we wasn't the grandchildren then. We were more of the sons and the daughters. But now you look at our children, they don't even want to get fucking married. The millennials don't want to get, or the Zs, whatever they call them, they don't even want to get married. Generation Z, let me see, X. Generation X and millennials don't even want to get fucking married. They looking like, what? We saw how y'all fucking turned out. Why the fuck we need to go do that? They ain't even really hip to religions either. They're not even hip to being, attached to a religion either, because they seen what it done. The religion itself is narcissistic. Like I told you, they stay there. And now you got the same pastors trying to coach y'all to leave the narcissist. That was narcissistic religion for you. Doctrination, dogma. That's what that is. I forgot I had them damn egg cleansers over there. I looked over there and take a second look, y'all. I was like, what is that over there? Y'all, I forgot the goddamn egg cleanse was over there. Goddamn. Okay. I forgot the damn thing was over there, y'all. Oh my gosh. But y'all get it? Y'all, is it helping y'all? Is this helping? Yeah, your daughter told me that she not getting married or having children. And I told her that that's okay. Yeah, because she can change her mind later. She can change her mind later. It don't even force it. That's just where she's at right now because of whatever she's witnessed, and it's shaping her. Maybe she's scared. Maybe she just said, you know what? I don't want to take, no. Maybe she want her freedom. You know, maybe she just want to be able to travel and do whatever she want as a child, not as a child, as an adult. And that's, like you said, that's okay. That's her choice. That's her body. That's her body. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I completely see that, Queen Sherry. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, y'all? All right. Okay. Again, y'all got it? Are y'all there? That makes sense, y'all, right? That makes sense. The best thing to do is walk away and don't give a and don't give a shit ever again. Yep. Let them live with their Let them live with that shit. Yep. Wow. Wow. For real. And said, and I'm grateful that she's doing so well for herself. See? Because she don't have no man, no narcissist sidetracking her off her dreams and her goals and her visions. Because that's all they did was sidetrack us. That's it. They just slowed us down a little bit. And that's what marriage do. Marriage slow you down off of your goals, which is why in your 20s, you don't want to get married. You don't want her to get married. She got to see what type of woman she want to become. And the man has to learn what type of man he wants to become. And to put together at an early age where you don't both need neither, you don't have either, that's that tug of war right there. And you're mad for no reason at each other for no reason. That even ain't even your fault. It ain't even your fault. It's your parents' fault, actually, that raised you. It's your parents' fault. You just take it out on the one you're with as a girlfriend or boyfriend or a spouse, right? And that's what narcissists do. They want to take it out on the mother that did it or the father that did it, but instead they take it out on the wife or they take it out on their sons. That's what they do. They push it off on them to make it be okay, and it's never okay like that because it ends up making either creating narcissists or creating sons and daughters that don't even want to be like or near the mother or the father. That's all it does. It creates that. That's it. They grow up to be just like them, or they grow up to be far from their ass, and they grow up to be a better parent than what they fucking had. And that's why narcissistic mothers and fathers hate you at that point, because they know they was a narcissist and you go on to be better and do better for yourself than what they treated you. They'll be a narcissist towards your ass for real. Jealous and angry because they couldn't do it or they didn't do it. Yep. Oh boy, y'all got a lot to learn about that narcissist shit. It really do be our mothers and our fathers. It do. It do. Aunties and uncles, right? Cousins and male cousins, female cousins. It be brothers and sisters. It definitely be in the family. It be closer than what y'all think it do be close. You know, whether it's your dad's side and your mom's side. The length of a marriage does not mean nothing. It never did. It was just an illusion. It was just a trick of slave master. That's it. Just a trick. Okay? Trick or treat. Tricks is for kids, silly rabbit. You know, it's just a trick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to read anything else. This cycle in which the abuser cycles between abuse and non-abuse, violent or emotional or both, while the victim simply copes with it, demonstrates the basic components of a trauma bond. And I'm not talking about the ones that actually got a healing relationship. So don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the woman not never being with a man. We're simply talking about narcissists right here. We're not talking about every marriage. We're talking about the narcissists and how they act in ways they get in a marriage and how you know if you're married to one by their behavior, by their actions. That's what we're talking about. So, but you got to first admit it. If you've been divorced, look back over, get this book and see if you can recognize the trauma bond that you were in, right? Oh, I'm going to do this one, the science of the trauma bond. The science of the trauma bond. Where they at?
Who?
The dogs.
How's that?
Where they get for the babies? Did y'all eat?
They ate.
Huh?
They ate a lot.
Oh.
Okay.
Y'all get a turkey leg or something?
I was disappointed in it, I guess.
You were disappointed.
Man,
It wasn't that good?
I couldn't even eat it.
No.
Like eating.
Rubber? It was
Piece of
hard?
meat.
Ugh.
I was like, boy, they roughed this motherfucker.
Oh boy, they were trying to make a sale. That's all. No, they be trying to make a sale.
They sure was. They did it too. Like, man.
The bond, okay, this is the science of the bond. The bond we develop in life originate from our
What's it on?
infantile dependence on someone else for our survival, which is usually our primary caregiver. So the bond comes from us being dependent on our mothers and fathers first. That's where it first started, because we was in the infant stage, right? We needed a caregiver. So that's where it started, at the mother and the father level, right? And it says, this is often our parent or guardian. So a grandmother or a grandfather that raised you, a mother or a father, an adopted mother, adoptive father, foster mother, foster father, stepdad, stepmom, okay, or aunt or uncle, whoever raised you. So that's where that bond comes in. That's where it starts to form. That's where it originated from, right? It says survival is the structure on which we build human attachment. Survival is the structure on which we build human attachment. So that's where a lot of these PhD people talking about, oh, we need for survival, we need to bond with people. Sound like some colonizer shit to me, don't it? Survival is the structure on which we build human attachment. But those are unhealthy attachments. So it's a difference between a healthy attachment, caring mother, caring father, than you having a narcissistic mother, narcissistic father. That is not the type of survival tactic you want. Y'all, dang. That is not the type of, no. So when our safety is threatened by trauma or emotional danger, we naturally turn to someone who is seen as a caregiver in our lives. Someone who offers support, love, and provides us with care. Hospice wives. That's where they talk about the older men looking for hospice wives, or women, these young women looking for men to take care of them because they got trauma bonds with their dad or their mom. So they're looking for that. All right. When this type of bonding occurs, a hormone called oxytocin is released into our brain, promoting a sense of comfort, feel good, right? Safety and attachment with the caregiver. This carries on develops in adult relationships where the caregiver goes from being a parent to our parent, or abuser in some case. What the hell? This carries on as develops in adult relationships where the quote unquote caregiver goes from being a parent to our parent, or abuser in some cases. Good gracious alive. Boy, everybody on this motherfucking planet need to be in therapy. We got post-traumatic stress. we all got post-traumatic stress, y'all. Everybody need to be in fucking therapy at this point in the US. Damn. Hopefully this stripped down science lesson can help you see how trauma bonds occur. Oh, I forgot to put that up. They can have some. Leave me some though too. Or the caregiver is also the one creating, our trauma by threatening our safety through their abusive behavior towards us. And see, that's where mothers say, well, I'm taking care of you. I'm buying this. You better do this. You better do that. That's when the parent becomes the narcissist. And they start using because they're the caregiver and they get abusive to the children. So that's where that comes from. Yep. Oh, wow. We are all essentially wired from the minute we are born to turn towards an attachment figure, particularly when we feel under threat. This need for protection doesn't go away as we get older, but the person we turn to for security changes. So we go from, that's why man leave the mom and daddy shit in the Bible, that part, and they go cleave to the woman, and y'all leave the house and y'all go get a girlfriend or a boyfriend to stay with or to shack with, cause y'all switching up. What the hell? That was a fly? And you leave one trauma bond for another trauma bond, and we're not severing or healing or cutting those attachments or those cords. Ooh, sheesh. Dang. Oh, she broke this shit down. Oh my God, this woman broke this shit down. So our first trauma bond is with the mother and the father. And we go out there looking for that next person to take care of us because we haven't healed and to nurture us like our parent. That's why they say boys are looking for mamas and girls are looking for daddies. Because whichever one that you have or both that you have the trauma bond is, that's where you're going to have that tug of war. But that's where you're going to also look for that person as the daddy, as the grandpa, as the grandma, as the mama. See, you're going to look for the one that was missing, and that's the trauma bond. That's the safety net you're looking for. That's the survival attachment that you're looking for. Y'all got it? Oh my God. Or even this, even if y'all was adopted, right? You had a foster home, foster parent, you're going to probably cling to somebody else with that same trauma bond. And you might be best friends. You might not even be lovers. You might just end up being friends with somebody that was in a foster home. And you be like, you was too? I was too. Like I had a patient a long time ago. Listen at this. I had a patient a long time ago, years ago. And his child met their partner because they both lost a partner, and they went to counseling, group therapy, and boom, they trauma bonded. He and she trauma bonded with each other, and both of them had kids from outside, from the first marriage, but they lost their spouse, and boom, they trauma bonded. Rebound love. And I was like, what? I would have never fucking known, y'all. I was learning this shit when I was in nursing. I did not have a name for it though, but I saw it. And that's the three of swords. They still grieving, they're still in pain, and they want to try to go find somebody for survival purposes, right? To help get over the person or the trauma bond with somebody through their hurt, through their pain. So that's what a lot of people are doing when y'all don't sit down and heal the three of swords and take those swords out your own back. Take the pain, stop the bleeding, right? Don't leave the sword in there. Take it out and go heal and be the two of cups. And then get the one of cups. So that's what y'all are missing the part. I said, what? And I told y'all this story before, Collective, a long time ago. I told y'all this, that I had a client that did that. And I was like, damn. But if I'd have known what the hell it was called, and that's why when men and women leave y'all for somebody else, the grass is green on the other side, where they run back to? The person they left. They'll try to backtrack to the person they left. or when that person don't want them no more and they pick that person over y'all, you'll get that ghoster or that gaslighter to try to come back and choose y'all. That's what the tarot be talking about. When they don't no longer with the person that they chose over y'all, and they thought, okay, they was the better fit. They want, oh, they not with me no more. We broke up. Let me go back and get this one. One of my options. See, one of my easy ones. Nope, we ain't easy. But what they realize, we've grown through that ghosting, gaslighting stage that they put us under. We don't want them no more. We've changed. They want to come back to the old you. They don't realize when they get around there, bitch, we knew. They don't understand that, oh, we've grown, we've healed. We're not the person you had manipulated at first. See, oh, now it makes sense with tarot, doesn't it? Now it makes sense with the tarot, doesn't it, y'all? It makes complete sense, doesn't it? Trauma bonds in the goddamn tarot. God damn. You can't tell me them lessons ain't in that goddamn tarot. You can't tell me. You can't tell me them ain't lessons in that damn tarot. Because this is exactly what they be doing. Going around to their damn options. Who gonna take them back? Who gonna still be friends with them? And so they keep them on rotation. And y'all think because y'all keeping them as friends that, no, you're still trauma bonded. They're using you for something. So it's best for you to cut them off altogether. All the exes. Cut. Don't be friends with none of them. Cut, 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 cut. We got a next cord cutting, June 27th. 2025, $100. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, down in the chat, bitch. I might need to tag my goddamn shit since I'm up in here talking about the goddamn cord cutting. Look, let me go back over here. Y'all know my shit. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Let me put my damn information down here for these mofos down here that like to steal. Okay. Welcome to book club, KAU. All right, Kem Arts. Wow, I can't make this up, y'all. I cannot make this up. Y'all, you can't make this stuff up, can you? Cannot make this stuff up. Welcome to book club. Y'all should be tapping that screen. Y'all should be tapping that screen. Greetings, everybody. I'm going to pin that just in case y'all want to get that cord cutting candle by the 27th. That's me down there with the crown. Kem Arts, you know now you're on my original page and my book club. You can go to the playlist and get all the books you want to go and read to or, do your own book club, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not the one gatekeeping information, really. I'm here to help y'all. I'm not here to stunt y'all and gatekeep information that's already obviously out there. All right. This is what you call utilizing the tool and the information. I don't have to recreate. I can teach from what's already been created. That's the type of creator I am. I can write 1,000 books, yes, but I can also break down y'all fucking books, what y'all don't do and don't see. So again, exactly, that's what I can do. All right. Wow. Greetings, y'all. How y'all doing down there? How y'all doing, KAU Collective Book Club? Hi. Hey. Hay's for horses. Hey, y'all. Ooh, confirmation. Let's see. We are all essentially wired from the minute we are born to turn toward. Oh, I thought I read that, didn't I? I'm trying to see if I need to read another. I hope y'all enjoying this. I hope this is helping y'all out. Recognize if y'all have a trauma bond or something. As humans, we have a tendency to try to make sense of our experience. We work exceptionally hard to rationalize the disharmony between our abusive partner, caring behavior, and their harmful actions towards us. All right. It says to add to all that abusive partners will often promise to change and will manipulatively tend to the very wound, wait a minute, will manipulatively tend to the very wound and scars they created exactly at the moment when we are most vulnerable and exposed. Yep. Oh boy. Boy. Now, this is where you kind of go, you can't get healed in the same environment that made you sick. That's that paragraph, right? You can't heal in the environment that made you sick, right? I need y'all to repeat that down there. I need everybody to put that down there. Right there. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. Or do I got to do it? You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. Boom. See there? Thank you. Thank you, Miscellaneous. Thank you. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. So that's exactly what it said. So we're asking them to nurture our wounds when they're the ones causing the wounds. So you can't get healed in an environment they're gonna keep scratching at the wound that they're the ones causing, right? Wow. Woo. Boy, she did a number on this book. She did a number on this book. For example, my abuser made sure let me see. Let me get back some of my eyeballs. For example, my abuser made sure I severed contact with family and friends, leaving me alone and incredibly isolated. We talked about that. They'll try to isolate you. Make you give up your friends, isolate you so that way they can better manipulate you and control you, right? This isolation would then mean I'd be dependent upon my spouse for human interaction and would reach out for him when I felt most alone. God damn it! Who, Lord? Okay, let's go. And then it says, he would sometimes be a great source of comfort for my feelings of isolation, despite him being the reason I was secluded from everything I once held so dear in life. Damn, emotional trauma bond. So now he want to be Mr. Fix-It. Only when it's convenient to him. Only when it's convenient to him. Now he want to cradle the grave. Now he want to rock the cradle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there, baby. Never mind, I just cussed your ass out a minute ago. Okay? Never mind, I hit you a minute ago. Oh, it's okay. Let me rock you. Goddamn. You can't get well in the same environment that made you sick in the first place. So if you leave the church and the church made you sick, you don't run your ass back to the church to get fixed. That's the same thing we say in the spiritual community. It's all across the board. You don't go back to an old spouse or old boyfriend, old girlfriend, old wife that made you sick in the first place, that emotionally damaged you, that financially damaged you, right? That abusively damaged you, right? Oh my God. Jeez. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Don't put that shit down there. Are we there yet? And yes, Brenda, it goes for family members too. Because I already said it could be your mama, your auntie, your brother, your sister. Yes, it goes for families too, not just the mates you pick. It can go for your friends too. Your friends and your family, your neighbors and your co-workers. It's every interaction for survival. That right there. Survival is the structure on which we build human attachments. So it is all of it. Moni. Okay, thank you for the candle. And I already got you on pop-up. You're number 5. All right. Wow, y'all. Oh, they done hoodwinked us all. We ain't doing nothing but forming attachments. That's it. So now that leads me to, well, I can't really say that. I can, but I can't. But if it's some of y'all last rodeo, I can see. So now that leads me to the thing I saw a long time ago on TikTok when we were doing all this witchy and all this stuff that was coming out. And this was over 3 years ago. I think 3-4 years ago, probably.
Are you doing a candle tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm not
I'm step 5.
huh? What are you talking about? No, I'm not doing that one. I did that one today. I'm doing that one's on the 27th. Step 5. I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm step 5. They did it today.
I'm confused. Oh, okay. It worked, huh?
I didn't do it, but I only got 3 more steps to go.
I did.
Oh, good.
When I did the other ones yesterday. That burnt clean?
Well, now this just gotta give my reading.
No?
I just gotta give my reading.
Oh, good. See, that worked. Hey. Oh, because you did it under that thing. Oh. Are you eating that?
No.
Oh. They want some? You can give them some. They want
They paid
some.
a lot.
Well, all right.
One meal a piece was like $25.
Oh.
You can imagine how many children I've had.
Okay, what I was saying, well, never mind what I was saying. I'm gonna get off of that subject. But it brought me to another thought, but I'll say that for something else. I won't say that one. I was thinking about I could plug it in there because it came to my mind, but now I see why people don't want children and why they don't want to get married, because it definitely just described it. But then that's how they came about. So that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, I could say what they said on TikTok, but then it wouldn't make sense because those very people wouldn't even be here. And that's why you heard me say, unless this was their last rodeo. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Why they said that on TikTok. You know, these professionals or whatever you want to call their ass. People that study spirituality, I guess it was them. But it, never mind, because it kind of makes sense, but then it don't make sense. Because how else would y'all be here? You know, it don't even make sense. But anywho, let's see. We're gonna write, oh, the dangers of the bond. Ooh. It said danger of a traumatic bond lies in a horrific and long-lasting impact that repeated emotional trauma has on you. Whilst some effects are more glaring and recognizable, such as bruises, marks from physical abuse, others may be less noticeable. Either way, the more abusive we face, the more, trying to burp. The more abuse we face, the deeper the bond tends to set within us. The deeper the bond, the more we are entangled in the abuser's in the abuser's clutches, leaving us with the feeling of hopelessness. So hopelessness is definitely a sign of it. Of the abuse, the dangers of the trauma. See, that's why I offer cord cuttings, y'all. And it's pinned at the top. It's $100. I do them every month. We just did one yesterday. No, today. We just did one today, which is in my playlist, cord cutting. And then we have one on the 27th. They're $100, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Because depending on how deep this bond is, that it's going to take y'all a minute to cut. You're going to have to take some type of action. Along with your prayer, or along with your incantation, along with your affirmation, you're gonna have to do something, because that, you see what this woman's saying, and it ain't even me. I'm not making the shit up. I'm reading it word from word. It could be the deeper the bond, the more we are entangled in the abuser's clutches. Child, look at here. And that's why some of y'all need to go to cord cutting to get that done, especially if you was with them a long time and there was a lot of abuse, or there are scars from the abuse. Like say you got a cut and now you know that cut came from that abuser, right? So every time you look at that on your body, you're going to see that cut. You're going to relate it to them. So it's still going to play psychologically on you, emotionally on you, even though you may even be out of there, right? You may even been out of there, but the scar's still there, right? If they had physical abuse. And verbal is a self-conscious thing, right? It's going to be playing on your psyche. So you got to get all of that out of there. So there's different forms of cord cutting that we can cut. It's not just about sexual soul ties, but that is the main one too. But it's other things that they did in that abusive narcissistic relationship. So I offer cord cutting. There's my information pinned at the top. If you want to be on cord cutting, the last one for June is next week. I'll be giving up the July schedule. But the last one is next Friday on the 27th. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo me $100. Put cord cutting on the date, which is 6/27. All I ask for y'all to do with that, because that is a must from Spirit, is take a spiritual bath, salt water, with sea salt, vinegar, something, or ground yourself, put your feet in the ground, get yourself clean, and then write on a petition what you want to cut. It could be a piece of paper, because we burn it. We have a burning bowl ritual with the cord cutting. So we make sure you're releasing it. And I make sure y'all are responsible for what you're releasing. So again, cord cutting the 27th. All right. The 27th cord cutting. And you get confirmation with cord cutting. And I do tarot with cord cutting, so you can see how it's turning out. And we do confirmation. We did it today. So I got Anita and LaShonda on there. I don't know about Samantha on the one next week. I don't know. So we'll see. They got to pay still. So if y'all want it, there's my information down there. And it's also pinned at the top, because it's very significant with this trauma bond book. So y'all can see it's a little bit more deeper than that. And that's why y'all can't stop playing. A lot of y'all can't stop playing the incidents, or you have insomnia or a hard time sleeping because of the narcissistic abuse, because of the isolation, because of what they're taking y'all through, right? The longer you've been with them, more cutting you have to do. Yep. Damn. Kim, someone hacked my cards transaction. I don't know what you're talking about. Put me down to get. Put me down. Did you get my Cash App? Yep, cord cutting. Yeah, I put you down. Was that for cord cutting? That was for cord cutting, Moni? Did I read that wrong? I thought that was for tomorrow. I thought that was for the collective candle. Where's my other phone? Oh, it's back behind this desk, y'all. It's back behind this desk. All right. Oh, it's for both. Yeah, I got you down for tomorrow I got you down for tomorrow and pop up. Yes, if that's what you're asking. Okay. All right. So again, thank you. All right, so that's the cord cutting that go, because yeah, the more you have, the deeper. What I've been telling y'all, look how many times we've been doing this cord cutting a year in September. And look how many times y'all seen me tear up some paper. And I tore up some more. Look how many times you kept seeing me write names. I was writing names over and over and over again. And I told y'all I was writing people's names over and over and over and over, until I felt like it was cut. My nose itch. Confirmation. You can do it as many times as you want. You can do it as much as you want till you feel that cord is no longer there. And what did we end up with? A new cord last night on my phone. The other one so dense it stopped working. And I got a whole new cord. So that was telling me Archangel Michael had cleansed and purified that cord. And then I left. Then the fire wouldn't even catch on today. It took forever to catch on. And I said, that don't normally do that. And I thought of one more thing that I did not put on that cord cutting. And they were saving it. They were literally saving it till it came back to me. I wasn't finished, and they dropped that idea. And I said, oh, Okay, that's why. Okay. Y'all, I ain't gonna even fucking tell y'all what the fuck I put on that motherfucker. You gonna be like, ooh, shit, girl. Whoo. And then you saw how it came out crispy. Boy, you saw how that fire came out crispy. And it was only 3 of us on there. Me, Yemia, and Laura. And it came out crispy. I mean, burnt my little towel up in the kitchen too. Burnt my desk some more probably. That's okay. Don't pay no attention to it. Y'all know I'm working. You know, can't nobody fake Kim desk. That damn bitch burnt. Okay? You know what I'm saying? That's mine. That's my shit right there. Can't burn. Can't shit. Like, damn. That's Kim desk right there. Because that shit burnt like I don't know what with all them candles. You know. But again, y'all, yes. Oh, collect candle tomorrow collective. I got me, Dr. C, Dawn, Sonia, Dulce, LaShonda, Pandora, Tamaya, Baby Doll, and Moni. Those are what we got tomorrow. Okay, for the collective candle on money blocks, roll opener, positive ideas, protection, and wax reading for $50. And then we have a love money business candle on Wednesday for $50. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo the night before at midnight. You got till midnight to pay for the KAU collective candle. Tomorrow you got till midnight and it is 9:43. So y'all got less than 3 hours to pay for tomorrow. Okay. If y'all want that, it's down there in the bottom if you're listening. All right. There it is. All right. Cash App. I'll put my other blurbage in there in the description box on book club once I may not even do this book again. I might just go ahead and finish it, but I'm going to tell y'all the title so y'all will know. This says love bombing. Hold up. The narc will shower you with love, affection, attention, and validation. God damn, we already know that. They do that. That's like a routine too. They do that. They don't never get out of that. This is the 7 stages that lead you to becoming trauma bonded. The stage 1, love bombing. Right? So that's where a lot of these narc coaches is getting this shit from, but they're not telling y'all where they getting this shit. Hell, they probably could just be getting it from copying all people. But this is where I'm gonna list the 7. The 7 stages that lead you to becoming trauma bond is love bombing. The narc will shower you with love, affection, attention, and validation. I ain't finna read that though. The stage 3 criticism begins. The narc gradually reduces the amount of care and validation that they once gave you. See, that they took you to get you, they stop. That's stage 2. I'm sorry, that's stage 3. Here go 2 down here. Stage 2 is trust and dependency. You begin to trust that they will love you unconditionally. Always, you now start to depend on them for validation. That's number 2. That was number 3. So let me go back. Stage 1 is love bombing. Stage 2 is trust and dependency. Stage 3 is the criticism begins. Stage 4 is the gaslighting. The narcissist will tell you that their unhappiness is all your fault. God damn. Okay, and then number 5, control. Number 5 is the control is set. You feel like your only chance of getting back to the happy, comforting feeling of stage 1 is to do things the narc's way. So this is where they try to get you to bend to their control, right? They get you to do what they want you to do. Manipulation, mind control, all right? So, wow. My email is on my website, KemArts.org. KEMARTS.org. You can email me through my website. I'm going to put it down there for you. That's my website. KemArts.org. Okay. You can email me through my website. And then it says, and then stage 6 is loss of self. It says things get worse, not better. And you resign yourself to accepting their abuse. So you start making excuses for it again. Like I said earlier, you start putting up with it, tolerating it, thinking they're going to change, thinking you can make them better, thinking you can lick their wounds, and change them or something. So yeah, the control is set. The loss of self, you've lost yourself completely. Well, not a little bit, but a little bit. Not always, but a little bit. You leave a little bit of light. Remember, a little bit of logic. All right. And then number 7, addiction. Your family and friends are undeniably concerned about your welfare. Yep. There you go. Now your friends done notice y'all done change. Y'all party more, you drink more, you sleep more. You're popping pills more, your drugs, you can't sleep, your hopelessness. And now your family like, what's the fuck wrong with you? You got to get out of there. All right. So again, and I ain't read the in-between because y'all can go back and get the book and read the in-between. All right. Oh my goodness. Dang, this book. Y'all really need this book. If y'all survive narcissists, y'all need this book. Then this says, a look at the Stockholm Syndrome. Y'all know what that is, don't you? We talk about that in the spiritual community. The Stockholm Syndrome and the parallels of trauma bonding. Damn. Oh my God, this woman went in. Stockholm Syndrome is something that develops when people find themselves in a situation where they have an intense fear of harm and physical injury and believe that all control is solely in the hands of the abuser. Oh my God. Call 1-800 domestic-hotline. Call 1-800 domestic-hotline. Call 1-800 domestic-hotline. If you are being abused and need to get out ASAP. I'm just going to put that down there. It's for educational purposes, entertainment purposes only. But this is a deep ass book. I don't even know what the number is, y'all. Y'all can put it down there, but I just kind of gave a cue. But y'all need to call the 1-800 domestic hotline, domestic violence hotline or something like that, whatever it's called. I just kind of put that as, to get somebody in the right direction. It's a domestic violence hotline for you being abused by narcissists. All right. Y'all. Let's see. People who exhibit the symptoms of Stockholm Syndrome often become very protective of their captors or abusers, even in some cases when they fooled the authorities' efforts to rescue them. They'll take up for them. They'll be like, oh, no, don't take him to jail. Oh, no, don't arrest him. It depends on who called the police, probably. Let me see, where's it at? Yeah, it depends on who called the police, or why they came, or when they say, we're going to arrest you, that's when they, oh, no, don't do it. Never mind, I'll drop the charges. Keep them fucking charges. Keep them fucking charges. And keep them fucking charges. Shit. Keep them charges, okay? Let them go get that fucking charge, because you got a documentation. You got documentation. And they get a goddamn restraining order, okay? Okay, y'all got it? Thank you, Annette. Y'all got it? Keep them damn. Police reports. Don't drop no charges. It says, I recall, listen at this. This is her speaking. I recall when the police turned up to my house I lived at with my abuser ex after being called by a concerned neighbor. See, because sometimes it's not even y'all that call. It's the neighbor. And then when the police come out, you like shocked because you're like, what the fuck? What the hell is this? You see what I'm saying? You up like, wait a minute. Who did? Oh, no. We was, it's okay. It's okay. We just bumped. I just fell. You know, I'm fine. Ma'am, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. You sure, ma'am? Yes, I'm okay. It's okay. You know, I tripped and fell. That's what the neighbor heard. See, they will make up any fucking lie. Y'all, keep the fucking report. File the fucking charges. Oh my gosh. And she just admitted it too. Wow, y'all. It says that's why the police told us they were there. The police asked to speak to me alone, away from my ex, which I could tell made him extremely angry. So now she's already scared about what he gonna do when they leave. She's already anticipating what they gonna, well, shit, he already mad. So now he thinking I'm finna tell on his ass. And now he's trying to scare me by looking all mean and huffing and puffing and angry and shit and growling and shit, trying to intimidate her, trying to stop her from calling the police. Y'all, call the fucking police. Call the police. Learn from me and this woman here. Call the motherfucking police on a bitch. Call the fucking police on a bitch. Don't give a fuck about them getting a record. Call the fucking police on these men and women so y'all can have some record. It says he was extremely angry, but he obliged to leave the room whilst the police asked me questions. He probably didn't want to leave though. He knew she was gonna say something. He like, shit, I'm busted. It says the behaviors of those with Stockholm Syndrome didn't intrigue just me. Wait a minute, what? The behaviors of those with Stockholm Syndrome didn't intrigue just me either. It caught the attention of researchers who wanted to know more about the bond you can form with a captor after Stockholm incident became worldwide news. Woo-wee. Damn. You may be wondering what causes Stockholm Syndrome. You already understand the trauma bond in an abusive relationship and how that slowly manifests and grows into a toxic control trap. But for Stockholm Syndrome, again, it's very similar to the trauma bond as to what emotions cause it to happen. Albeit, I thought she said Albert. Albeit, the circumstances are often more extreme in Stockholm Syndrome scenarios, life or death usually, thus speeding up the symptoms of the syndrome. But the reasoning behind the bond is quite close to home. Told y'all. You see what the outcome of the scenario is? Life or death. And that's what I said earlier. You either damned if you leave, or you damn sure enough gonna be damned if you stay. So you might as well take a chance on your future and getting out of that energy than to stay there and gonna die anyway. You see that? And to keep on that abuse, call the goddamn hotline, y'all. The victim will believe that their captor can and will kill them. See? Wow. Y'all better call the police and get a report, okay? The feeling of relief is felt by the victim for not being killed. This will then turn into gratitude. So by keeping them alive and letting them live, they shifted to gratitude. Now you ought to be thankful I didn't kill you. You ought to be thankful I didn't hurt you, because I could kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. See, they throw the threats, but then you show gratitude and servitude and commitment to them for not killing you. Take the risk. Take it, because that's your freedom. You better find an exit strategy, like real fucking quick, a best friend, somebody you can trust, or somebody. Go to the popo. Go to the popo, go to the police station and file the abuse. Take the pictures of your body, of the scars, build your case, get you a lawyer, get you witness protection if that's what it takes. All right, but get the fuck out of there, because a lot of women do not make it out of there. She just wanted to live to tell her story and write about it. This is true survivorship right here. This is true survivorship. She wrote about it. And then I'm telling you about it because it's the same thing. It is the same thing. They will threaten to kill you. And then you will say, well, damn, I got to stay for a little bit till I figure this out, till I figure my exit strategy out. But y'all better be figuring out your exit strategy. You better be. You better be. You better be, because she just said life or death right there. I even had some of y'all as clients a long time ago tell me about that stuff. And I told them the same thing. You're either damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You want to stay there and keep getting abused, or you want to get your freedom and get out and heal. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Cut the cord, rebuke it. You know, yeah, they love to astral rape you. You just got to wake the fuck up and rebuke it. You got to wake the fuck up and rebuke it. It'll go away. Don't sit there and entertain it. They trying to have them succubus, incubus vampires, rebuke their ass. Open your damn mouth and say something. And tell them you have no fucking right. Get the fuck up out of here. Archangel Michael, cut this bitch. Y'all better start using the power of your tongue. You got a mouth for a reason. Don't be so lazy and sleep that you don't even fucking know. Say something. Say anything. Stop. Say something. They astral travel. Yeah, astral rape. Incubus, succubus. Energy vampires. Yeah. There you go. Start opening your mouth and see don't that help for a change. All right. What did you say, Moni? Wait a minute. Who was that? Oh. Baby's all like, right. Yeah. Boy, y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. Put some protection on your ass while you sleep. Do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can do. But y'all don't want to try. Y'all don't want to even open up your damn mouth. I can't help you if you don't want to open up your mouth. I can't even help you. That's why we keep telling y'all, whether you believe this shit or not, it go on in the spiritual realm where they be trying to assault you. Incubus and succubus. They'll try that shit. Well, they'll try it when you sleep. That's when you're most vulnerable. That's when they go to work. Where y'all been? Where y'all been? Where y'all been at? Y'all better get your ass up and start praying or doing something, opening your mouth. You don't lay there and enjoy it. You don't lay there and fucking have a wet dream and enjoy it. You don't know who the fuck that is. All right? You get up and stop it. Damn. Y'all, come on now. Oh my gosh. You can pray whatever you want to pray. You've been screaming since February. Girl, you better stop. My nose itching. You better stop. You better stop. It said that's what good protection spoken before bed. Exactly. Look at there. You better stop. My nose was itching. Girl, y'all better open y'all damn mouth. Don't be sitting there thinking your ass having sex. That's a damn incubus, succubus. You done got hold to a toxic, lustful sex demon. That's a sex demon. That's a sex demon. Yeah, you got to beat that. Everybody different. But you got to open up your mouth at least, You know, well, you better do something about that spirit box and do something about that incubus. Everybody different. Cut that bitch down at the root. Return that bitch back to sender. Times a million. Return that bitch down. Look, return that motherfucker back times a fucking million on that motherfucker. That bitch. Look at her. Y'all better wake the fuck up. Y'all better wake the fuck up. They getting booted out every time they even fucking think they gonna try that shit with me. They getting the fuck up out of there. Cause I'm gonna run them bitches out of there. Okay, I don't fucking play that shit. And my ancestors don't either, cause they gonna come for their fucking neck with that shit right there. They'll soon find out. Cause you know what I do? Cut them. That's what I fucking do. Bitch, you ain't never gonna do it again. Cause I tell Archangel Michael, cut them. I don't fucking play. Bitch, you gonna get fucking cut. All right? Chongo, cut them. Zap them. Bitch, I won't be bothered with your bitch ass no fucking more. Is it? Trying to rape y'all in the astro. Trying to have sex to y'all pictures in the astro. That's what they doing. They using y'all pictures. Nasty ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's some nasty shit. That's perverted shit. So, yeah, cut their ass, Archangel Michael, Chongo. They won't do it again. They won't do it again. Because then when they get cut, they going to know why they got cut. Oh, goddamn. Look at y'all. Y'all playing with this shit. That's y'all play with that shit. I don't play with that shit. And neither do my ancestors play with that shit. You'll end up dead playing with me like that. And it won't be me, it'll be them. So I don't play like that. And they know I don't. See, once you know the difference, once you know the difference, you're not just casually, like okay with it. I don't even know how you're okay with that shit. I don't even know how you okay with that shit. I don't know how you okay with that shit. It'd have been wartime, okay? It would have been wartime. You don't let nobody do that to you. That's like rape in a spiritual astral plane. No, you don't take that to heart. Go for their neck. That's what you do. You go for their neck getting cut off. Okay? Whatever head they need to get cut off, it can be that one down there, the one on their fucking shoulders. Don't fucking play with their ass. Go for their fucking neck. Okay? Cut them, Archangel Michael. Y'all think I be playing. I don't fucking play, bitch. I know how to get your ass. Okay? I know how to get you. Trust me. Trust me, because mine gonna come get you. My ass gonna come get you. Trying that shit, you gonna get got. Shit. Y'all shouldn't even, I don't know what to, no. What you mean you don't know what to do? Fucking read a book and find out and Google some shit about it. So you can find out. Google what prayers you say for incubus and succubus. And then it should come up. Somebody Google it while we talking about it. See, I can't just leave y'all out hanging. Even because I know motherfuckers be so fucking lazy. Somebody Google a song for Psalms for incubus or succubus. It's probably one of them. Where? God dang. Somebody my other phone is behind this desk, y'all. So I don't want to get off the chat. I'm on the chat right here. So I was trying to be on the chat and comment to y'all, but somebody, what songs they can repeat for incubus, succubus? 91 is the most protective song every night. You can say that in the morning and night, and you're going to get protection. That's the most powerful protection right there. Somebody Google one for them, y'all. Somebody. Because, you know, people that come in here don't be wanting to read. Google a song. Not a song, a psalms I meant. Like psalms in the Bible. I know, Google a psalms is what I was trying to say.
Just say psalms.
Psalms. Can't say psalms. Somebody Google a songs, please. Somebody Google a songs, please. Songs.
You bumpkin.
My countryness. Y'all. Don't laugh. I didn't know I had to negotiate my body. Baby, down here, you in La La Land. You in goddamn 3D warfare down here. They doing psychological warfare on your ass. So yeah, you do gotta fight for your body and your peace. You gotta let them know don't come back again. All right. There you go. Because you're gonna do some damage for real. You gotta let them know you're gonna get the fuck up out of here and go fuck with somebody else, but you ain't finna fuck with me. Oh my gosh. My son daddy did that looking at my picture. Yep. Nasty. Yep. They do that shit looking at your picture or reminiscing, having sex with somebody else and then thinking about you. So yeah, they'll do that shit. They nasty. They succubus, incubus, lust demons, sex demons. That's what they do. You know, Psalms 91 and 38. Nilla said 91 and 38. So where'd that girl go? Where'd she go? What's her name again? Let me go back up here and said that. Who said that? Go read 90. Where you say? 91 and 38. Read Psalm. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? What name was that? Let me go back up here. Al Kanina. Did I read? ALCMAEA. Read Psalms 91 and 38. Read Psalms 91 and 38 to deal with them succubus and incubus sex vampires. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Thank you, sweetie, for looking that up. Thank you. Psalms 91 and 38. Read that before bed. Because Psalms 91 is supposed to be the most powerful one. Let me see what 38 say. I know it, let me see. Let me see what that title is. Ooh, damn, that bitch is long. Bitch, that's a long one too. No, wait a minute, that's 37. Oh, 38 ain't that long. 38, well, it is kind of long. It's 22 verses. Protect oneself in court. That's a good one for court too. So protect oneself in court, verse 20 to 22, and know the mercy will be with you. So you saying Psalms 38 and Psalms 91 is the most powerful of all Psalms, so it protects you all the way around. And that one is when tempted by the devil, especially that one. So yeah, by tempted by the devil, them lust demons. Yep, especially 11 and 12, used by Satan to tempt Jesus. Matthew 4 through 6 and Luke 4, Matthew 4 and 6 and Luke 4 verse 10, their repetition will surely help any who use them to resist evil. Yeah, so you definitely need to do them too. You definitely need to do them too. Yep. Definitely need to do them too. Because they astral projecting. So they trying to astral project. Seal your windows, lock your windows, don't have a TV in your room, don't have a mirror across your bed, because those are portals. So mirrors serve as portal. That's why you don't have a bed, your headboard right here and a mirror looking at your bed like that, because they use that as a portal. So you don't have mirrors facing your bed in your room. And TVs you need to cover up, because a TV in the room is a portal also. So you need a cloak and lock your mirrors and your televisions. Okay? In every room, in every bathroom, in every bathroom, you need a cloak and lock those mirrors and those TVs and like your device gadgets like this, because that serves as a portal to get them in your house. And you need to probably do some saging and cleaning if you're not into that, is you don't have no defense up for one thing. So y'all not even doing spiritual stuff, but y'all getting attacked. But then y'all not doing the spiritual stuff to keep your environment clean from them astro traveling and trying to get in there, right? You got to put protection up, do protection candles or extra barriers or something. It's something that got you open to it that you got to close it down. You got to shut it down, okay? You got to shut it down. It's something that you're doing. It's something that is an opening to it. You just got to find where it's at and get rid of it. Start taking spiritual baths, all right? And get the energy off of you. You know, don't do no porn. Don't do none of that stuff so that they don't have a way to contact you or get to you, right? There's a lot you can do, y'all, but you got to do some research. I'm not going to give you everything, but you got to learn, okay? But the first thing, yeah, you can do the Psalms prayer and you can fucking open your mouth when it happened and say, I rebuke you, get off of me. You have no right, no permission. They got to go. They got to go immediately. Shut the shit down. Shut at the first twitch of a cootie cat. At the first throb of a tallywhacker. Y'all better cut that bitch neck off. You can cover your mirrors or cloak. Yeah, you can cover your mirrors or your cloak them. I remember when I was first spiritual, before I had a TV in my room because I didn't want to get rid of it, but I never used the TV. That's when I used to unplug everything because of the charge, right? The surges, right? When you're spiritual. You remember, Kiana, that TV I had? I used to put a towel over it. It was in my bedroom and I never used it. I would always put a towel over the TV and I never used the TV.
She's weird.
I ain't weird.
I'm kidding.
She's like, she's weird.
Just kidding.
That's why you don't do TVs in your room. I ain't done TVs in my room ever since my spiritual journey. There's no TV ever in my room. All right? None. Because TV, the bed for sleeping, bitch. It ain't for watching TV. That's how you get fucking lazy anyway. You know, sitting up in bed watching TV. I ain't did that, y'all, in over 10 years. Because once I finally threw that TV away, because I was like, I don't need this fucking brick. It was one of the big ones with the back that had it was a 19-inch, but it was big, and it sat on my dresser, and I used to just throw a towel up there. But I would unplug it, too. All right? And so after I moved, I was like, I don't need this TV. Let me get rid of this damn thing. And it ain't never been in my room ever since. You talking about over 10 years ago. I stopped watching that damn shit. All right? I go in spurts when I want to watch something. Like, I had stopped watching it then for over, 10, 15, 13 years. And then all of a sudden, I started watching FBI, Criminal Minds, you know, those Bull and all those SWAT, because those were the only things I would watch. You know, the rest of it, I wouldn't even watch TV. And I would just find something to watch. And then all of a sudden, I stopped it again. And that's why I don't watch it no more. That's why I say that used to be my show. Because I would go in spurts, not watch, right? Don't care. And then now I was like, okay, well, let me watch Tubi. So that's when I started watching Tubi, all right, and watching A House Divided. So I was and that'll be a spurt I won't probably watch. And I still ain't got back on Tubi since I finished the episode. I watched a couple of other black movies that I was telling y'all about, and I still ain't been back on. Ain't been back on since then. So it just depends, but y'all do got to protect your energy in your house and keep motherfuckers out, because it could be other motherfuckers that's bringing those sexual demons around y'all too in the house, because they got a sexual demon. It could be them doing it. It could be them doing it. That's why I don't let nobody get on my bed. I don't like my children on my fucking bed. Stay the fuck off my bed. Don't get on my fucking bed. Nobody. Don't touch my fucking pillow. Don't touch my fucking bed. All right? You know, don't you jump on my bed. The hell? Shit, you might finna go jump on. No, don't sit on my damn bed. Get off my shit. That's personal. You don't let nobody sleep in your bed. You don't let nobody touch your bed. You don't. You don't. That's a spiritual thing. Y'all gotta learn. Y'all got a lot to learn. You don't let people sleep in your bed, and you don't go visit somebody and sleep in their bed. You never let somebody give you their bed and they take the couch. You don't do that.
You sleep on the floor?
Yeah, get your ass on the floor. They just swapped with you. They just did a destiny swap with you at that.
about a guest room?
They just swapped with you and you didn't even realize.
I'm asking a valid question. What about a guest room?
If the guest room is a guest room, you ain't in the damn guest room bed, is you?
That's what I'm saying. If it's a guest room.
No, it's a lot of motherfuckers sleeping in that guest room. I wish I wouldn't have never slept in other fuckers' bed when I was young.
So you supposed to just bring a blow up?
No, you just bring a blow up and put that bitch on the floor, or don't fucking go to their fucking house and sleep the fuck over. That's what that is. The fuck?
So when other people go into Airbnbs?
They in trouble. That's why everybody, that's why when people go to Airbnbs and motels, they bring their own cover. They bring a lot of it. It's still, but they supposed to change it, but it's still what you see me do when we went places. I came with my goddamn sage, y'all. I came with the sage. I came with the sage and the tea lights. Bitch, it's different. It's different now. Energy travels, so I had to come and clear out the fucking hotel room, get it out of there, and then I felt like no energy was in there. Okay. People bring their own set of sheets.
That's doing too much. Stay like at home.
Well, energy is a real thing. You could stay at home.
It is a real thing, but when you have such a strong magnetism for already being able to block shit like you do, I don't feel like it's necessary. This is my personal opinion.
You probably don't feel like it's necessary, but I do. That's why my energy is clean.
You like to do extra. Yeah, you like to do extra shit.
I don't like to do extra shit.
I don't. Not to say. Is that a dick?
What?
Then you drew a dick right there. Do you realize
that? Lord, this girl said, "Is that a D on that damn board?" And we did have pop up. We did have cord cutting. And we did through. She said, "Mama, you drew a penis."
Look at it. Look at it. Like the sad one.
Y'all, she just realized the board hadn't been erased. Y'all, from the cord cutting this morning. That example I took.
Mama, you gotta show them because that looks like
it is a penis, but that's a vajayjay in the top part. It's part of the class today. She laughing. She said, "Is that a penis?"
That made me feel what I'm talking about.
She said, "Is that a penis?" God damn it!
Oh Lord,
y'all. She just realized that was on the board. I told y'all I hadn't erased it, and I could have got into it, but I didn't. Kim, I like your teaching. Thank you, Brenda. She said, "Is that a penis?" She said, "Look at that thing. It looked kind of hurt, but it's..." Y'all will have to get that drawing in my cord cutting today, because that's where they came from. I just hadn't erased it yet. And she just happened to look over at it. Your teachings is spiritual. Oh, and 69 and 3? Is that the the Psalms? Go get them. What? Oh, you got it? You got it? Y'all, that's crazy. That's crazy, ain't it?
I was right.
I told you.
No, we just got back. Those are gone.
Told you.
I know it's been opening the garage. This door is the heaviest door.
That's some jewel thing.
Boy, I can't stand the thing. I used to look at things crawl on me. I can't believe it. Every time I look, I get the ick. Ugh.
Y'all cracked me up. That was a good joke right there. That was some good comedy right there for that
we
book
had
club.
a good rebuttal going back and forth, but I forgot it because I saw the penis.
We did have a good rebuttal going back and forth, but you looked over at the board and got she looked over the board and got distracted.
By the D.
Cause she was saying I do too much, and I'm like, well, maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
No, I'm not saying it.
I practice what I preach. Is what that is, Kiana.
Understand from your standpoint, because you have people like me who's like I'm in like a limbo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't believe too deep into that because I don't believe all the shit that's going on in the world. I believe there's a higher power. Yes, don't get me wrong. But do I believe that higher power is sitting over me saying, "Bad Kiana"? No. We were created and we're left to our vices. Because there can't be people who can do all this evil shit and still be flourishing. Meanwhile, you go through things, right? So I don't necessarily agree with our hand being held. And once we're done with this form, this physical realm, we elevate to something higher if our being did great, right? If not,
all right, well, y'all, this is the book. We're going to get ready to get off. Oh, you can finish talking. I'm just going to show them this book. This the book we doing for book club. I'm done. We're not going to do this again. I'm going to be on episode 36. Y'all can finish the rest because, like I said, it's a toilet read. The next one was the pages that I opened up to as the first get the book, the 5 stages of accepting your bond. So that was the next chapter anyway. And then the cognitive dissonance that bring the trauma bond. And then it says, put yourself out of the toxic bond. So those are the next few. Those are the next few chapters of that book. So thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. This was long. 2:55. Huh?
am I not making sense though?
Yeah,
I'm making sense.
Well, you're not making sense because you don't
Because
do
now I'm
it.
ready to be petty Betty.
No.
In the sense of
No.
things that will get handled on my time.
Look,
And I'm not going to wait for the universe because people do such wrong and it works in their favor.
But you're missing the point. Spirituality is not about, it's not, you can't just, it's about doing.
But I'm
It's
still
about
a good
action.
person.
It's about a ritual, a routine. It's not about the other folk. Fuck them other folks.
But I'm a good person.
It's about you as a person, what you need to do for you as a person.
But
Not
when
what
people-
you're doing for other people.
But I see it this way. You interrupt my peace, it won't be no peace.
Well-
which is why I don't wait on the universe. But that doesn't make me, I understand, I accept all my consequences because it is karma, that is a thing. But it's not the me waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm going to handle it now. You get what I'm saying?
That's not really even what it is about either. You just looking at it from the young perspective.
I'm grandma. You great grandma.
Y'all millennials or whatever you call yourselves different. Y'all different.
No, I'm different. There's a big
Y'all
difference. All the other
y'all
motherfuckers
different.
Stupid.
They just different.
No, most of my generation. You see why I graduated early? Because you're right.
They
I ain't part of it.
different. Okay.
I'm not a part of it.
They mind work a little different from ours. Ours work a little different from our parents. Our parents' minds worked a little bit different from their parents. That's why you can't make your children believe what you fucking believe. Because if you go back in time, everybody's mind was different for that set of time, for that bracket of time. That's what they had to deal with.
Oh, I got it.
So again,
You know what got me out of Christianity? I'm not gonna even
we're not
say.
even talking about
but
that.
I'm saying like how you were talking about the minds of people. It wasn't her. It was actually my grandmother.
Oh.
Because I can't listen to a hypocrite.
Well, yeah, see, a lot of people be here.
And I love knowledge. And guess what spirituality allows you to do?
Explore that knowledge.
Is seek it. But what does the Bible tell you to do? Don't do that.
Don't do that. That's the devil.
But they have
That's
something
the
to say
devil.
about every other religion.
Well, that's
We
because
know
they
nothing about it.
sacrilegious. That's because they sacrilegious.
But you can't speak on
That's
something you know
brainwashing.
nothing about. You know what I'm saying?
Well, religion do. They speak on a lot of shit they don't know nothing
But I'm
about.
saying, well, how are you saying these bad things and doing exactly what your God told you not to do, and you can go around doing it?
That's because they used to doing it for that time.
But
That's what I tell you.
and
You
yet
can't
these
go
some
back.
of the most evilest people be in the church just got shut the hell up.
You just-
and praise Jesus if that's what you need to do. Why you here talking about Cheryl? I'm like, yo, fuck.
But Jeebus ain't helping their ass. That ain't helping their ass. They just in bondage. They got a trauma bond with Bejeebus. What that was, what church is a trauma bond with Bejeebus, the slave master, actually. So that's what that is.
You stick with this old bitty here, and you will be, you won't come back a roach. I'll tell you that.
She said, if you stick with this old biddy here, you won't come back a roach. Oh my God. This girl called me an old biddy.
You'll learn a lot.
Oh my God. See what I'm saying? My children, y'all can't handle them jokers. Because they just going to come out and say some shit. And you going to be like, what the fuck? You handle this old biddy. If you stick with this old biddy, you won't come back a roach.
I'm going to tell you that now.
I get the don't come back a roach part, but where the old biddy come from? What the fuck? I told y'all they be just.
I love me some Keisha. I don't know about y'all.
They love me too.
That's my soulmate there.
Oh Lord, I ain't claiming that.
I
She
am.
talking about I'm her soulmate. I'm not claiming that.
I am. Yep.
I ain't stuck with you.
I own you. You
No,
don't know.
the hell you don't own me. What the fuck?
I don't think she
Do Did you hear this girl talking about?
Do y'all know who a Leo is?
Talking about I own you, bitch. What?
Mine
I am not yours. Stop that.
You and them babies, y'all are mine.
I am not yours.
Oh man.
Them babies
I
are
want you
yours.
to try to leave the zip code I'm in. I really want you to try.
Oh, I'm gonna fly the fuck away from here.
Oh, she lying. You can't go nowhere.
I rebuilt that shit. Oh my God. She flying, baby. I'm flying. Look.
You stuck with me for life.
She think I'm stuck with her for life. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I rebuked that shit.
Why would you do that? If I feel like my soulmate, that is a good thing.
No, it's not.
How is it not?
She's talking about if I say you're my soulmate, that's a good thing. No, it's not.
How is it not? That means you won't end up in a home. I know that much. That's a good thing.
What? She's talking about. She said, I know you won't end up in a home. I know that. That's a good thing.
Other people can't wait to put their folks in a home.
Okay, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go. This girl gonna try to throw my ass in a home.
No.
Oh, Lord. She's talking about you my soulmate. That's a good thing. At least you won't go in the home. What the fuck? Who says that? Like, ooh.
Me.
She trying to put you in. Y'all, straight up, I tell my mom the same shit.
You're a soulmate.
I'ma put
You
you in.
can have your own, but you are mine because, like I said, like
I
it's
am
just-
not yours,
You really are.
sister girl.
And not in that way. And like there's different types of soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you're my person. I picked the right mom.
No homes. That's right. No home. Ain't a dull day with mama. Child, look at here. Y'all, they crash out on me and then they want to make fun of me. You know?
How am I making fun of her? I just have
Yeah.
to put it on.
Child, I tell you. I'll tell you. I tell you. What happened?
I was looking at you little sticks.
Oh, my little sticks. I need to get them out of there because I got all these damn. She's like, oh, all them little sticks.
That's why he dead. He said, get this ash out of me.
I've been trying to get them sticks out of there for 2 days, y'all.
I need one of these. My anxiety.
I've been trying to, oh, you need the root one, then the red one.
Okay. How do I do? What do I do?
Tap it with the black thing,
Here.
and then put it down, like right there.
Where do I hit it?
On the round thing, and then that part where you got your finger at, put it down there. Now put it, or either on your legs too, like on the thigh. No, just leave it straight.
Oh.
Hit it. Okay, put it on your thigh right quick. Hit it. Hit the ball. You feel that?
Yeah. Oh boy.
And then you can do it like back there too.
Oh boy, we all know I need that.
You gotta hit it the right way. Yeah, and then turn it back there. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Feel good on it.
It really does.
Let me do it. That way you can relax. See, I hate doing it myself, but when you do it, when somebody else do it, you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Cause then you can relax it, right? Where do you feel it at?
Everywhere.
See, it's
like
good.
radiated.
It radiated everywhere.
Yeah.
Cause see, I can hit it. I'm doing a tuning fork on her root chakra. And she said, like that.
That's some good stuff. That really helps out so much.
I told you it did. All you had to do was just do it, Kiana. You just don't fucking listen sometimes.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but you spent quite a bit of money on these, and I'm just not gonna touch them.
No, I mean, you can, and then look, you can do
break
here.
stuff.
You feel it in?
Yeah.
You go down to your foot? Yeah, because you're feeling it everywhere though. Because see, that's the root chakra though, but you're feeling it everywhere.
It really is like
Like it released the energy, yeah.
And you feel it like go out,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
Valerian City of
Yeah.
Thousand Planets when
Let me,
she lived like that.
Yeah.
That really feels good.
I do it to myself, standing or like standing up, but it's different when you got somebody else. It's different when you got somebody else doing it. And see, then you can do like either here. Can you feel it?
Ooh, yeah. That's so cool. It just like.
It released it, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go here, this is the solar plexus. Even though you do it the yellow, but I'm just gonna do this one all the way up because you still can feel it. And then that's the heart. You feel that one?
Ooh, wee.
But that would have been the green one. You can feel it?
Yeah.
That's good. You needed that. Your chakras is off. You were out of balance, that's why.
Oh, I knew that already.
Turn around and get your back up that way. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing a Reiki attunement right quick. Oh, damn bug. You feel that?
Ooh, wee. That's so strong. In a good way.
In a good way?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make sure. You kind of thicker than me, so you got a lot of...
Kinda.
You
I
thicker
got
than
you
me.
beat.
So I'm trying to make sure it's going through where you feel it. That's why. Because I don't have all this fat on my back like you do. You know what I'm saying?
She just called me a big back. You would, if you look at me,
I did not call
you
you
would
a
not,
big
you get out the way.
I did not
Do
call
I
you.
even look
I
like
did
I'm
not call her.
220 pounds? I didn't think so. She big backed me.
I did
Just
not.
messed up. My back don't even look that big. Look at this.
Okay, give me give you one more. Okay, your forehead.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Different feeling, ain't it?
It's like so loud, too. Oh, man. That's good stuff.
See, now you feel better?
Yeah, I do.
See?
I'm
That's
gonna
some Reiki for you.
snore. I'm gonna
That's
sleep
Reiki
like a
for
whole
you.
cow.
That's Reiki. See, I got the tools, but you can't, if you don't have the tools and don't use them, what good is the tools if y'all not using the tools? So I just did her a whole alignment on her chakra system. All right. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Thank y'all for book club. Thank you for giving me that minute because she needed it. So I had to just go ahead and shoot and brush off her energy. You know, brush the energy off, remove some energy. So again, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. And y'all have a great night. We will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, y'all got less than what? Oh, it's 10:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all got to y'all got to midnight to get for the $50 candle tomorrow. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Thank y'all for the love and support. KAU Collective. I know we do a lot over here, but we keep it fun. We keep it entertaining. We keep it learning because learning should be fun. It should not be boring. It should not feel like a task. All right, you shouldn't get a headache because you're learning. Okay, so we keep it exciting because we never get bored over here. Ashay, thank you, any newcomers to the book club. Make sure y'all catch me when I do tarot. Okay? When I do intuitive readings and stuff. All right, so thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Kem Arts is my website, KemArts.org. Okay, and my information to pay for any of the candles is up at the top. There's my website right there, KemArts.org, KEMARTS.org. I don't just do book club, even if y'all just got on here. I'm a tarot. I read tarot. I don't like to say I'm a tarot reader because I do more than one thing. But I read tarot, but this is one of my things I do on my website. I mean, on the YouTube and my website. So you'll find the book club. You'll find a lot of other stuff, cord cutting candles over there. And again, tarot readings. All right. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Welcome. And y'all can catch me on the next book club. Episode 36 going to be another book. All right. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. And the book we did last time was this one in case some of y'all want to go back and get it. we got this. This is episode 34. This goddess book for y'all that want to get in touch with your inner goddess. So we did this book a week or two ago. So this is over in the playlist, the book club, KemArts book club playlist, and then the trauma bond. And then I'm probably going to go back and get another goddess book, all right, for next week for book club. All right, this one's a little, this one ain't a toilet read, okay? This one's a little bit thicker, okay? I got thick books and thin books. So this one's really good though. She goes through all the goddesses. So y'all can relate to what inner goddess y'all want to relate to. Okay, so thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Have a good night. We out. Boy, this book club was longer than I expected it to do. Thank y'all for the love and support. Peace, love, and harmony, y'all.